state of the economy and prepare a homegrown fiscal consolidation program to guide the budget. Number 5, we'll commence the drafting of needed legal amendments and preparation for the implementation of the 24-hour economy policy under the Office of the President. Number 6, we will establish an accelerated Export Development Council, which I will personally chair, to promote exports as part of a broader strategy for economic transformation. Number 7, we'll convene a national consultative conference on education with CHAS, NAGRAT, NAT, CCT, NAPS, CETAG, Vice Chancellors Ghana, PRINCOF, TEWU, UTAG, PTAs, students, think tanks, academia, parents, and other stakeholders to build consensus on the improvement of our education sector, including the free SHS. Number 8, we'll scrap the following draconian taxes to alleviate hardship and ease the high cost of doing business in our first 90 days in office. 1, e-levy. 2, COVID levy. 3, betting tax. 4, emissions levy. And we'll review taxes and levies on vehicles and equipment imported into the country for industrial and agricultural purposes. 9, we'll introduce the no academic fee stress policy for all first-year students in public tertiary educational institutions, in universities, in technical universities, in polytechnics, colleges of education, nursing training institutions, under our no fee stress initiative. We will budget for this, and the money will be given to the Student Loan Trust. It will register all the level 100 students, and it will pay the money to their universities on their behalf so that they don't have to go and pay anything. It will be a grant. It's not be a loan. It will be a grant, so they don't have to pay for it. 10, we'll introduce the following social intervention policies. 1, free tertiary education for persons with disability. The Ghana Medical Care Trust Fund, which will be a fund that will help the treatment of kidney ailments, hypertension, heart disease, high blood pressure, and all those kinds of things. We'll commence within 120 days the distribution of free sanitary pads to female students in basic and secondary schools. 11, we'll release of money by the Bank of Ghana to finance the corrupt Akufo-Addo Bawumia administration. We'll investigate the 58 million National Cathedral scandal. We'll investigate the COVID-19 expenditure scandal. We'll investigate corruption scandals including the PDS, Ejapa, SML, ambulance spare parts, 13th All-African Games, SkyTrain, Palugu Dam, mass sets, Galamsey fraud, missing excavators, missing tricycles, illegal and inflated single source contracts, bus scandals, and many others. We institute a government policy banning all political appointees and politically exposed persons from buying any state assets. We allocate seed money within 120 days for the establishment of the Women's Development Bank to support women-owned and women-led businesses. We will launch the following priority job creation programs in the budget. The first is Ejumawura, that is the entrepreneurial project to promote 10,000 young entrepreneurs and mentor them. The 1 Million Coders program will roll out a Made in Ghana agenda to promote the production and consumption of locally produced goods, particularly through leveraging of government spending power. 15, we'll review the Customs Amendment Act 2020 to scrap the law banning the importation of salvage vehicles, to rescue the local automotive industry in Swami Magazine, Konkompe, Aboso Okai, and all others. 16. We will lay before Parliament a new bill to usher in a new era of government scholarship administration, which will, among others, prohibit political appointees from accessing government scholarships and eliminate political patronage, cronyism, nepotism, and corruption in the award of government scholarships. We will make the scholarships
20th January 2025. Ghana the Shimama and Net Georgia area Mamunina. Accra 100.5 FM Sunni. Accra 100.5 FM Sunni. Citizen Show Brenna Swan. Area Bushia from Mamunina. Area Pom Etisay. Adiana Kwaswo. Munum Siena Bribiano, Monday to Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. at the Citizen Show. Baby, I will be Fabia Yakra 100.5 FM. And Ghana Fonina will be at here. Sans will be any Mr. Hassan and Sempano Betie. And Muna Ghana and some dear Quadiaba, as Enkwana Ubenya Biatie. Na kwabnabo biansa obosom kase ni empress bakope na nama ejako Ghana fo nyina ya santua the second Wabantele Accra FM Accra 100.5 FM Monsham for mame. Me wa video supi ye na me babe from Parliament Appointment Committee etie dwem. Ye be kwa oboase ne ma hodo asi e wo honum over the weekend. Ni nyina ye de bebro. President John Dramani Mahama me bonitew. We me kanitew. Me de fem. Me de fem. Wo de mini kan tie chia momra. Divan apaja adwone me awiei. Kwasi Kisi Gwomu Ankran adjoin me awie o say my sister near looking good this afternoon. Thank you Kisi. Set and Tobam adjoin me awie. Ben Buafo adjoin me awie. Diana Beka ejina mechi aja say Princess Diana no awie wa join me said ya bibia wa join me no. Ofori Delali su ejina me ya Vincent nie Abrafo bia nie Democracy su enie Ohima Reno ensu enie Bossu day ensu nie Achu Jumo awoye ensu enie Ebeneza motonsu nie Ena Agbojan Natania ensu nie Seidu Isaka adjoin me mo join me amun share me Facebook page ni fama me Eugene President Mahama Elandi Kumasi Airport no pesa video no to so fama me briefly me dey fam na ma to aso helicopter Ibrahim Mahama helicopter na de land here ni briefly wo de me bonitew Jamila to Muhammad adjoin me ena Andraina Nuno enso adjoin me Andraina me wa fa baby a friend Andraina or Amsterdam oyibo boatin esu waginem na Kofi Ahin Kingsley enso se waginamu awiei ena oyibo boatin Kafi Bright se wonie Grace Baini se wonie oh where there Grace Baini ya no mama makai Esikado Kitan NDC member of parliament ya mame Dr. Grace Ayensu Dankwa kwa me Dankwa na Dakwa Ayensu Madam Grace Dankwa ho honorable Grace Ayensu Dankwa em say last week no ye bobo MPC after say omu wini omu komu constituency no say hey party amaya wasikado kitan edi ama me manfo na mu bubodi ha na mu bobi bidi za me wonto di asembebo was na sikado kitan for NDC executives the whole constituency and wenyama wa ma hye me Dr. Grace Ayensu dankwa na sabi me wini na me ma ba betena nkran wo so woni chesa sikado kitan for ND Xmas ND New Year oba parliament ikura no after the swearing in ukura wasanso akwasikado kitan no se hwe na me da sikado kitan de na makwaja wa mu ho enti misra brasa me same wonto listen na baby boy mpa cho ya ma me nka ho o mi kura ya me nwanwa na obi ono wati constituency obi ono wa hye datna constituency okọ 2020 olusu ye no wanti ande no wati da ya nko be say wini okọ your friend say 2020 ya olusu ye no ko wati da ya enka 2024 be say wini wanti ande wo gina constituency ho ana constituency wa kasa kura no bo omo ba ma mi di no omo ti akonwoma no ma sorry anzo omo matira broche ndo omo ani ati o ani bie wom omo ani ati doctor say hwe party amaye wasikado kita na me no omanfo ato nsadidi agenchia yakoda na yakona ase asori nyina villages cities towns bebia yabowura akwakoda ase ya min shira dog enti wo frase yesenu city no betena so ache esikado kita Mugabe joga teko ye say ya wabe ya esikado kita afo age watumi na wo so ehunu akwan no se de wafiri ase ne se de wo kono no wo betena so ache papa je se wa wo bre na aka se wo nkobiem enti se de wafiri ase party no so na obi se gradually kakran obi hu se ene me peke economy no stabilize na chese system no ye a obi hu se afensu kakran na chese ne ne manso bibia ada na kwa mu tote anje se seat ne de wa na wote so kwa na abra 8 years 16 years uzo obi nkobi sanse nya abusuya konwa se de anete no eliji se ono abra ka so nkobi dog insuranka wa wie over the weekend akwasi de kase koso Ashanti region Kumasi Asante me Europe so tumfo se tutu na ye boni din a ne ete wono ma na nyankwada ne ya pagya ye mu na ene ya na ahye nkrofo ne ene ye be hye mu pa ene nana wodi hye prekope ya mi bodi na hwese masole open so tumfo se tutu wote krere ene brere nwoma so nana de wa ya komfo no chitichi hospital wani ate wate na wani ebie yenya aso nana ye woso edukura nkaga na konanim na yenya aso oya festival kese wa Ashanti region Emma President Mahama ene ne entourage woni ne mpamfo ekoi na MPP fo na ma menka se mo nkire mo se mo pese former president na Akufo-Addo Jani Dimba this cheap propaganda dirty politics na mo play no ebe better ma mo se mo bejaye ziwa se mo pese that anger any ekom any bre ebufu a Ghana for edigi bum kwato abeti am 2024 no se mo pese president former president Akufo-Addo radio mi kan wadidi wanu nunro wada na ne ho dwu no o kan so ono okwa ne krom chebi akwatena ho ya ye beja ni Dimba this cheap dirty politics propaganda no NPP communicators any social media warriors munyai emwamo because the more sanse munu we say ni mudie no mo no na Akufo-Addo still na ne nkrofo egusu a grandpa horo no Canada pa edi ni videos ni pictures bia egu na nimu ase at the time oye president na sanso ba out enti be ye papa edi ama NPP communicators any social media warriors ne say munya sa cheap politics no propaganda na moye no na nye no ena beboa mo say 2024 general election NDC presidential candidate to besa 1.7 million and this we France say wo yesa na from 1.7 million no vote na odi 2 mu no na ma drop 1 million vote na ka 700,000 mo na wo yasa no na wo ma president Akufo-Addo ne MPP ene Dr. Mamadou Bawumia ehun ye shimo eja no se no edum eja no edum enti no mo na mo twitem eja no na Akufo-Addo ne Dr. Bawumia no ne ministers no eja no ekofom but mo na mo twite janim ama Ghana fo buafuo Mune say Janu Muhitem, ama Ghana for both because it doesn't make sense. So we better na Ghana has say, na President John Dramani Mahama, Oko Boko Tamale, or the military helicopter and a quarter tamale. Or the soldier for helicopter and a koye. Akwasi deka si otun for inviting woko. One in power for national chairman, one in penny for Kaya Airco. Was it in helicopter? I don't know what they call. And then who post to be brave social media so still Ghana say President Mahama their rents the highest luxurious private jet. Are you people being serious at all? Hey, depression ya chimudi anu odin pao. Depression na achimono anu edin pa na say woya saa ohun say moya saa na che say as say the common sense kakra kura no afiri mu adwenim iju benya video na mame ran wo de pena fato so mame say wo free Accra Kumasi in terms of security everything or you okay or say on you su military helicopter or say on you su na emomu no onu ankasa ne brother helicopter en wode ko enu nso no eye chese na be bia be fe bia wo be fe bia no na MPP for hey mu a long way to go enti mu relax it because ekwan ye dem animu no ewa ekwan ye dem animu sese ya no enye 4 years kwan twa na mu twa o esan say yemu beyond na Ghana ha no mo hwe say after 4 years mbeba power after 8 years mbeba power dia mo de Ghana edu so fa ni pa so fa wo Ghana hai so fa ni pa asofa power Ghana ha say yi mu wo buronya bro 12 edi e wo Ghana ha buronya baako bro 12 mu wo sa buronya baako bro 12 na just say no kwa mama mu 12 years eno kwanta se mama mo me kwa dem de maba fom mama mo 12 years nti na mama mo buronya baako 12 because ene se me kasa me mama mo buronya baako 16 pa dia ene ebe fa mutiri mu be bodam know sometimes I don't get it na menti ase se se ono Kumasi mi hu okay so post no mi hu post ni bi some of the poster omo ye e social media so insulting and attacking President John Dramani Mahama. Say ode ninua baba Ibrahim Mahama private jet helicopter e de Kumasi na no enti okay so we MPP ni ase na wunim sade na Akufo-Addo no ye no na ye nsehunu na wodi anti se na munim se mo frase ye say dia enti se mo te Ghana ha no mo na mo defend ade a chana mo kwotena radio ni TV so na mo defend se presidential jet ni nya papa enti na Akufo-Addo etela Zulu private jet mu koban se na mo ankasa mo ya wo na munim se eye nsehunu na munim se odi Ghana abro na munim se wo hye Ghana ska se mo ama start na se ono kra de ni nua yankwa akohan yankwa rent se wo di tu kwan ni nua wan chene se na mimi ti wonu mu ya mini kai na se mini awo ka na me di tu na me de ba na me de kwa na me de ba na salaji ama me ka me kwa do ama minti me nka ma asem nko na se me timi ba bia na be ka se na ka no e na hwan ka e na ka no media madwen ya mia in terms of security but se ban se bambom na so ye okay bibia eye orderly na so be use presidential ni nua no private helicopter e dia Kumasi a wo how ne say wo na wo to opposition wo how ne say enti mutena Ghana ha say no a na mu defend sa na ma we say no enti na munim say sa ade na ekoso no na enye but because of politics intino na ma ba betena ha ka mu bedi matem kwa bana ba betena ka wo bedi natem Captain Smith ba betena no makasa dia President Akufo-Addo ye no sebe pani ntina fie ni abro wo bedi captain atem wo bedi kwabra bobi ansa atem wo bedi na maja ako atem because yana na Akufo-Addo enti yana na Akufo-Addo nkwande ye nya no no on shiga neska but ya President Mahama ya NDC enti ye ni wo matem meanwhile so kwa no nkonkwo han private jet so di tu kwan ya after say ya elected no a all African countries e kwa invite president for ya wo kwa oba what is that President Mahama e han private jet so di tu kwan akwa baby muti bi da mutina opposition di na tem fasa private jet ho military mu di na tem di de wi akire say private jet no a mu di no come special prosecutor no ne ade ade e wi akire na Samira ba mi atim e de eye campaign wo Ghana ha e wi akire vice president yire sa jet no sa no helicopter no enu na Samira ba mi atim e de ye campaign e de ma wo kunu wo Ghana e de mu okudi be di first lady wo Ghana ha enti se we MPP ni dia se Ghana na kwaye MPP NDC se Ghana na yetie no aye MPP NDC yuje wanya afato soma me na menye na menko okay Ghana no se akwaye MPP NDC enti se MPP e wa abamu dia ade bia ye nkwase asem NDC wa abamu dia ade bia ye nkwase asem but minim se MPP wa abamu no ne ye kasa President Akufo-Addo ahan Lazarus private jet e de ekọ wo kwa UK wo kwa US 1 hour bi onu ma 14,000 per 14,000 pounds per hour ne ye kan ade achi a ko TV so wo be hu MPP communicators e wo Metro TV e wo GH1 e wo TV3 e wo Accra FM se wa mutu anu we defend ye o mu defend se presidential jet no fa ko ho no enye papa ena de ende ena yesei ena omu be ka se enye papa enti no ntimi fa ntu kwan yo ontimi fa ntu kwan as at the time parliament a debate on e-levy I quite remember Ghana for demonstrating against e-levy any some taxes be yeah Council of State Members and to Christian Council for President Mahama Fie say oni minority for nkasa wo parliament na wo mo support e-levy bill no ni ade no na President Akufo-Addo e the private jet to kwan but na mo social media warriors MPP communicators social media full soldiers ne grassroots for na mo defend e na mo nim say yankwase asem na na ekoso Ghana ha sei no enti na mo te Ghana ha no na munim se papa no adwemboni e wo ni tirim odi oman na bro odi oman ni nya ni nua private jet asen when na ono ankasa hunu se insecurity wise no eyama no so odi betu kwan eno no na akwatena so na me se post yi bi nka me pe eno mi hu post ni bebre mi hu MPP fo no post ni bebre kase kwase asem nko na no ma twerɛtwerɛ mi hu pi efa sa jet no a odi koku mase no me pe bi kra nanka ma redi a kire mu akwa biti social media so say friend say me onya me Facebook friend ban ni post ni bi na me hu say MPP NDC fuo ni bi a piki bebre na o ma post but san krofo no on say obi ye leader sebe odi nsem hunu ni nsem hunu na wodie mu no unya sika firim ni nsem hunu na wodie enum wo ye beneficiary unya cars munya V8 munya Land Cruiser di film munya contract akase ebokro no enti nsem hunu na wodie engineers and planners ono ankasa ne machines kogu ho se o team MPP for go opposition se omunti bi da se Ibrahim Mahama se wote wodo ni mu di amagana for free na na Ghana na ato fuel na ya to de ben de be na ode ne banners abo ho entini ye mpene na wo sesaye na $43 million a World Bank edema Ghana say ye fa nkonko tim na ewi akire no $43 million no ken ofori atanom ne Sisilia Brother pa mu acha afa na no me hu say ye Sisilia Brother pa pi edi release abasa sika no ewo sika no we ansa hene mahwe ye beji menu amma bodam o mahwe ye beji menu amma bodam edam pa mu bebo bi munya abotre because you people have a long way to go. Hey, now opposition munya 1 month kura na said the last time because say munya psychologists for counselors no ma some lie no mu tumufo no mu cancel because mu wo ekwantwa ekwan ye dam animu no enya 4 years kwantwa o before mu be tisa 1.7 million votes no so about 1.5 million about 1.3 million about 1 million about 800,000 about 700,000 about 400,000 no I just say mo keka kwa 30 years there one kasam national women organizer kejafu aka ye no enti mo nto mo bo ase why na de mo ya ne de mo na mo ye na mu gu na akufu adu animu ase because eba ye over the weekend after me say wane say wa bro ni pictures bi ya na ni kabisha na bet sira asene na epiepie ba mo expose papa no eja no kwafo ma meja no kwafo afere nko parliament honorable chairman what's the first time in the first batch first 3 na ba in there na your first time ya parliament appointment committee wo kwatena so we say your second batch Dr. Case out to forcing wo ma afenyo markets ye du obeye bia John Jinapo Woma afenyo markets ni minority eye no mu beye bia ansana eji Dominic aye ono kwade aye ni ho ono nso no woma ne ye du obeye bia enne veti nkoso afenyo markets masa wo opposition wan kasa kura no na mo me kura de no kura koso kura na tuta de na ndisi kura mu nyaa no kura no asa tuta se no kura no mu pese mo be utilize mo pese mo de be ye adwuma afenyo markets ti a wote won mo kura ti a wote won mo no we input no we impact no kura no it's like say program e course na ye participant who ko participate who ko grace the occasion sana wote na mo minority na mo te wono mo no se Ghana ha no mo no mo wo mu anyama mo free mu entosini parliament mo wo mu anyama mo free mu entosini but Ghana democracy kabi mamin kabi na men kabi democracy ya yempese ye betoto na jeje mu yempese ebesei enunti na wote ho as participant. You are not there because of say majority in parliament no they don't have the numbers and with that one kasa no participation no veti ni ntimi nkoso veti ni betimi akoso 100% e be say relevant questions are Ghana for here because ade amoto amu ye propaganda afenyo market say pese wa ya ma Ghana for hu say o make headlines. Yes, it has a simple word. Said ye Dr. Case out to force koye John Jinapo koye Dominic Ayenimu ekoye na o make headlines but headlines na minority leader o je no sabi nyansa bi anim wo pesa wo hijack a whole committee adwuma wo mo eye ni akasa fe no markings de na ai because ade wo ye no it doesn't make sense. Ejuma da ho ejuma wo ho ankrofo ba beye ma destroy Ghana ma sell wo man no Ghana say du pepenso a ye ni mre emre ni ho emre ye ni emre ni hono mo a ye dey tolerate the akwaso parliament hono mo no ya Kwame Agbodza governance akwa from an opada ya make us say 2 hour that so ti one what one mo ye dey because afenyo markets in tiasia say or opposition no ye minority leader afenyo markets in tiasia say MPP elusu enti bi papa bi abo a say or the papa sa yenya minority the honorable say chairman Sabonsu how many times how many years and no ye minority leader of parliament and brother do say na vetting kwaso anu waka ho bi during your time mo ye vetting mo heka nkrofo committee ni so the last time hu Suhini ekwana mo di Suhini fa so e wo vetting committee mo heka nkrofo mo tese ejojo nkrofo minority size amna na NDC for opposition minority ya wo mo vet appointment committees mo heka wo mo asim say asa mo na mo betimi aye bibia and then this time around fortunately for Ghana any NDC no they have the numbers but democracy good governance kamemi can be any ememu papa ya nyini free 1992 ayen pese e beda ni ntia enti na we are part of this committee se ko bi se nyansa question and for what dream kwase me pese at the end of the day no after vetting process no ne ma make headlines ma make headway enti Daily Graphic aminie Ghanaian Times aminie we yi aminie all the papers we call news portals ni nyina online pages ni nyina portals ni nyina chese e ya fenyo markings din obi abo na kwa akoye dey na at the end of the day e dey for so na fenyo markings we benya say we be call Class FM online afenyo markings we be call hanum online.
The whole world is...
All your colleagues including you have been rude to me this morning. You have been very rude. You have been extremely rude. Chairman, we started, you courteously gave me the opportunity to give my opening remarks. In the process, Honorable Ayariga came in. In the process, Honorable Roxanne Dafiamako came in. In the process, you had, man, all your colleagues, including you, have been rude to me this morning. You have been very rude. You have been extremely rude. Chairman, we started, you courteously gave me the opportunity to give my opening remarks. In the process, Honorable Ayariga came in. In the process, Honorable Roxanne Dafiamako came in. In the process, you had the majority leader himself. No, Mr. Chair, if you allow. Mr. Chair, if you allow.
Point of order.
We have had situations where, whilst I was responding, your colleagues came in rudely. I kept quiet.
Again said, we should have a moment outside to have a discussion. Then out of the blue, you come in to give the floor to Honorable Ameshai. I told you that you rudely interrupted my.
You had given the opportunity. Again, you realize that Honorable Amakufibwa, without giving him the opportunity, he came in to interrupt. Even the Honorable Ayariga, on 2 occasions, he interrupted.
Maybe parliament jaw, me di wanu kan jaw. 4 years we could try our parliament and sana woba. No, no, adia, I friend of Mark can say no. I just say the MPP for the TRC because it doesn't make sense. Adia, why you know it doesn't make sense. Bisa questions, nyansa questions, bisa questioner. Ghana ni, I didn't would you say your ordinary Ghanaians. Ordinary Ghanaians, no, your questions who represent Ghana for be, who constituents. And to bisa questioner, one here. bisa wɔn questions a wɔn hia. But this I to say, I say, yenya to say adeɛ bɛkye no, and I say nkɔ nwumire no, news ni nyinaa bɛyɛ afɛnyo markings. Say ye can news a. Ye best centralize Ghana news nyinaa ɛwɔ afɛnyo markings ho. Because baby as I say wɔhyɛ no, wo do parliament ya, Mr. Speaker nsabɔ nkum so no, ɔmo hyɛ baby kakraa bi. NDC fo na fa ho nyinaa. Ɔmo hyɛ baby kakraa bi no ɔmo hyɛ space kakraa bi na wo mugu. Eti afenyo markings per se ekwe bia so ne da bia na yeti ne din se wono se wo parliament enti no eno ani se okotena vetting so a che se enya afenyo markings nko a First Deputy Speaker Bernard Ahiafo Honorable wo ka kire Ghana for say o first time a wo di akwa committee so appointment committee so as chairman nie. Enti first 3 omo ba ya ne de e wa nkasa ne but this time around no ye hunu se ene no keka wo ho ma chef ono mo parliament ono no ye ni bra abere no e de na ha wakumsin converting e de na ho kan nyansa se be na ha wakumsin ko kan but the end of the day they approve no Ken Oforiata yale e da baby che date ya ono de be converting Ken Oforiata she ono no time ni date ono pa or the be converting after first 4 years since muna wodi ye e man krofo ko Christ krofo wu ye okotena honom nyansa sembe pa na Kenoforiata ko ka kire Ghana fo but he approve no parliament approve ni ma ne koi enu na ne ye ka chairman general say Kenoforiata no wan approve ni na say wan kwa wan eye da ya na Akufo Addo no de Kenoforiata ne ye ne so na ni nti wonko. Eti with or without them no NDC nkofo ya nominate them as ministers with or without them ombeba be ye ministers and unfortunately for NDC and President John Mahama any parliament no you have the numbers and you people think say numbers na Nyankopon de ma sa mu fani agro e wo parliament ana enema bi senti enema bi sei no afenyo markets musuba no mu senti ene Nyankopon de sa numbers Ghana for e de sa numbers we mamu it's like we don't even need them ye hia wo mu unimu nyansa wanim die wo suahunu a but mo hwe mo mai mu smoothness level e wo parliament no say mo pesa mo kire say mo na munim governance munim amemuo mo ti o man no democracy ase governance mo ti ase munim bibia afenyo ba se de MPP fo mayire mo ho amu ye ene de wo ye wo parliament de e was senka parliament wo da suti majority side no minority side kwa me ma next video no said the nka wo ye wo parliament yi pa yi a se afa no pesa wo kire se e ba ne governance mi hu se ye friend say anodon pre do anu seat wo lusu ya wo tin seat so e wo parliament committee no what su bi wo patch. You don't use insulting, disparaging and abusing language. At our first city, when a backbencher said, I was rudely interrupted.
You are raising your voice. Chairman,
the ruling
of
the speaker.
Chairman, bring down your voice. Bring down your voice. Bring down your voice. Bring down your voice. Bring down your voice.
Honourable members, at our last sitting, when a backbencher used the word rudely interrupted, we all observe that the speaker ordered her to withdraw the word and apologize. I do not foresee former majority leader, now minority leader, to repeat the word rudely. Such a conduct will not be tolerated. I therefore urge upon him to withdraw the word rudely and apologize.
Chairman,
you don't use insulting, disparaging and abusing language. At our first sitting,
When a backbencher said,
bring down your
I was rudely interrupted,
your voice. You are raising your voice. Chairman,
the ruling
Chairman,
of the Speaker.
Chairman, bring down your voice. Bring down your voice. Bring down your voice. Bring down your voice. Bring down your voice.
Honourable members, at our last sitting, when a backbencher used the word rudely interrupted, we all observed that the Speaker ordered her to withdraw the word and apologize. I do not foresee former majority leader, now minority leader, to repeat the word rudely. Such a conduct will not be tolerated. I therefore urge upon him to withdraw the word rudely and apologize.
Chairman.
You don't use insulting, disparaging, and abusing language. At our first sitting, when a backbencher said, I was rudely interrupted,
Your voice. You are raising your voice. Chairman,
the ruling
Chairman,
of the Speaker.
Chairman, bring down your voice. Bring down your voice. Bring down your voice. Bring down your voice.
Wo colleagues MPs and etwehia. Eh. Obi eye rude towards you. Say omo ba call ye no mo amaba nyina no. Mo acting rudely. Just say mo emuno, o mo emuno. Dr. Kese ato forcing. Dominic Ayeni, John Dinapomo, omo acting rudely. Kwame Agboja governs, almost on governs, almost acting rudely towards him. Avenyo, ya Ghana ha, and I do 8 years. Ministerial position, deputy crabo. Deputy minister crabo. Deputy minister ebo. Who Ghana ha 8 years. 8 solid years. What a Ghana ha? When ya ministerial position, when ya be da. And to one moon was a say no, Nyakopa Boa, Obi Kwaya finance minister, Obi Kwaya energy minister, Obi Kwaya attorney general, minister of justice, Obi Kwaya minister, where minister win. They are not your co-equal. Idea was one of my fellow markets. What you are saying is say they are not your co-equals. The fact that no parliament doesn't mean say they are your co-equal. They are not. They are not, and they can never be, and they will never be, because you have credibility issues. President Akufo-Addo Tinasi realizing me say, "Oh, to me convert, no convert, we didn't be guase." Oba udinya issues bebre hon me fan ho e beba out e begu na ban yani mu ase. Nana Akufo-Addo kwa no won care about the Ghana for beka. When you making appointment, he doesn't care about the Ghana for civil society organizations, stakeholders, opinion leaders, chiefs, no traditional rulers. Now on fan who said will be abeka. But Otinasi who say afenyo who were credibility issues. So there's no way na bemuno. We benya appointment, ministerial appointment, we benya be. So 8 solid years, 2 times when ya appointment. Otina parliament sa latter day saint end time we ye bremu ena na Akufo-Addo ne kan oforiata gabi wache de akwasante bedi atuo mu edu mani te esi ana bo se mensa bo susu o mje ni position de ma wo ena wo je ya na wo so aye but wo so aye wo parliament as majority leader few months in our parliament ye wo de esi ye wo parliament mo ya mpanifo enti asana mu twade atumanimu no eno na chidifo no so ye fa so ne akọ respect yourself no chidifo so respect you se wo bu ho a enyo na be pa obi cho se wo mbu se wo bu ho a wo da usuban na se wo respect wo bu ho a as a micro minority leader se wo respect wo ho a enyo wo na wo be call on people say me ye minority leader so respect me. Ni awo beya no speaker tina parliament 8 parliament a few months some be co position e dey na wan find speaker wo Ghana ha wo kasa rudely and now catch obi acting rudely towards you e dey na wan kan chere speaker e dey na wan yan wo parliament they are not your equals so one mo ye ministers omo be ye ministers designate ya appoint one position na one year be that 8 years ni no omo baba be ye cool down take your time 137 in parliament kura mutimi ebo etu obi makeup e she ni nose mask e de kwotena parliament e pass bill 137 no mo pass bill ni levies bebre wa parliament one mo je niema bebre wa parliament one mo yes abe ko na mu hia mo other side 137 man for mo anya hwe na wo mu kuta over 180 two tiers esa kuta independence best of 4 esa support wo mo no e de na mo micro minority de na wo ye e de ya enye se obeye gidigidi ni ehun se afenyo no e wonu na Ghana for ehun se afenyo is working in parliament afenyo ye active ne ya catch se ne de afenyo market se ye wo parliament de bi mada boss the last time where Ghana Water Company Limited ora obi a petition wo mo kokoto niema se 4 million Ghana cedis 4 million Ghana cedis no ye wo so mu 2017 2018 wo dia una aye boche Ghana Water Company Limited Ghana Water una aye boche 2017 2018 document no e wa mi paper susu sesi a 4.2 ewi ache ni atua 18.8 million Ghana cedis onto mubu na mu okwantwa opposition na motie no na maka say 1.7 million vote no before mo be drop mo be ti so about 1.2 no kura no na ne kura no 8 years atwam mo be ti so about 500,000 no na just say 30 ni de mo twa opposition pe because nye de mo ye kikiri no e na be ma Ghana for hunu say mo ye adwuma say Ghana for nyina hunu say e ba ne governance pa na mo lack ideas knowledge wisdom Ghana for hunu say ba na memo pa de a ehun nimdie ni hwehunu eni hu nyansa no 8 years no mama Ghana for hunu say mu ni bi se mu wo bi a enka fa no markets ka mu sit enka we kenya ndisi for na ma pa wo mo chewa awia wo mu sit ewia mi fast dama mabo afo ye ton sase ewo Atasamanso residential area wo Kumase Atasamanso residential area ewo Kumase asase amanso twibie ne ho ya ne boda fom asase a woto ye ho document nyina ye de be ma wo enti individuals ankrankran ne real estate companies developers no we say ye eye great opportunity and as offer enti grab wo de wo wa brochire mfre wo bi so de sika besiri so wonkonkotwe asase na so nkota asase ma wo asase ebe headline educational complex Mount Zion Hospital Atasamanso Kumase na no me sister afrese wo pebi na msuo wo de afre papa ne direct wo di sikane mani wia anasa mekwa akohwe ne atua wo se di sikane man direct ha na tese gidia ye de abamu o se menka nche oso wo efi ponkasie pa e wo circle enkra ha sei ya efie no eben Freddy's corner odo rice one mo pe na eyadwapade kasia ground floor no first floor 6 bedrooms wom washrooms nsu womu to betimi afre 0242 77 0304 0242 770304 and I say 0242 770304 0242 770304 na yamwao na enya asase kama afei yakoboase over the weekend na anu amihu se otumfo ya akwaside kese ewo Kumase ya amihu se President Mahama Alande e ka kete nka mi postu ye ewo Facebook se bibi besi e ka kete nka mi postu ye because anytime bia matnasia steady hu otumfo kasa wo ye ni program kase bia na fa hye kase bia na nkrofo wachiri especially when NDC wa power ye call boase sesi a adia esi over the weekend no eni enyan na me ne reporter ni edi nkoma aba me ba videos ni bebre ho aye ntimi show because ano odin but ye beba so ya obin fosu eye reporter e wo boase me ne ya enkodi nkomo ewie hello ya
Nana mejo so
na oboase ti sei ewie
Nana ma nyakopon adom oboase de boko na so da nye boko sa se ne yina yini I'm fast akonya we so na me nche oti for na me mo kwa ba emra oboase na somebody me bebe na se na me nche mutai eba eji ni security any ape small scale miners a sense of panel be much and you be because in team or chair na same field here to abra mine no shot say or two friends after the mining concession meeting I know na for part of the buy na ya be na the minister senka illegal miners and I say small scale miners omubura AG concession na so much o ma ana de omota ye ne se first na ke dictate ni omukaka after the ye omaba na edu baby no omufete na omuchete ese ye ya de bi e best be as deterrent inti ogu on ma ye chena na ya reading before the court na the ABS ye chest community and I say the two money de not but say be papu ya sia mra chete mining concession kran yin kuma boa say be na campus ni pan na endra de e tie na kwakọ ya we hosem pa na asem ni ye be chemu true because military no de omolet haba and small scale miners or boas so you know mo din komo mo so asem mo so ka na yen sa central military according to them small scale miners each offense be bia omura na ye fell for door a ramp old ramp ahona na first no AG for mo de omo cars akete ni omo light vehicles ni na for underground enti a old ramp at daho na a horn fence no eno mukutwae nti omutwae a omurure mu no mu se soja foni nyina na gu ho omabodom bia kuta ntu enti according to the military nkasa ebem between omo military no and afi small scale miners no afi ekoye heated up enti according to the military small scale miners can fire and omo in retaliation omo so etutu bi a omo di komuni pasa according to small scale miners
nana yaw nyabotre small scale miners de omo no association no omo no e wo omo concession ye we mu no ye illegal galam say yes illegal miners and access because small scale miner there one concession ya one nkrofo a ne landa one nkrofo do mu ye adwuma ene what this illegal miners nso a wa mu ne de land ne da ho no mu a na o mahu se gold wom na o mu nso akoso kwa akoye adwuma enti we mu no obi concession obi land ena illegal miners course so and access small scale miner bi adwuma ye for ne course so
Nana Mataba was associations omoye into small scale mining here too. You need association be a illegal mining association. The Nimone small scale miners association or Boase. And your Boase Youth Group Association. And it's a nationwide small scale miners association for no almost head or manual to start saying the yen to me can say omoye illegal small scale miners because are they illegal? They not say register. Into young person a portion of that name with the amount, but the name say Obuasi Youth Group Association, and after Obuasi Small Scale Miners Association, Omumubi, and a year unlawful entry into the mine.
Okay.
The Sana me person me can.
Okay.
The small scale miners, you know, almost according to them, Omucha fence, and then you want a video to that effect. Say Omucha fence, you know. And omurem to omurem we no mko hu se soja foni nyina egu ko enti gang leaders are no mudi economy nyina no mo sarandai omubu nko soje peja omo sa trese omafom and in the sense of security no the obi eman and south sa no peja ne sa ye round na apana se ye che no nye so se boni tu because mine and kasa pra ni small bomb for na kasa nipa it according to the small scale miners omo esa ndasa no na they were expecting say kebeye kasare be about ni mu menye tutu but according to them commander only the military ni nya call we nya call no and now no free military mukaka because of noise. Or come by now, mostly command and start here. And almost fire or more mabutu or more a bunko to Guinea and a moving car fire on me. Only a baby on Chaba and a too narrow, say, Nipa bear over 60 will be able to me a firm peer at the go and to stampede crazy. And according to the small scale managers, even stampede is here and crowd and Omubusu or Muja, it only a go almost. I know.
Hello. Oh, Lionel, I drop enti. Yeah, share na inyano. Enti, na just say over the weekend. Enti mua eba. He say inyano enti ya uwe NDC statement signed by Felix Kwacho for Suna Nipa 8 or say up to 8. And then report just say Nipa 8, Nipa 8, and Nipa 8 and a woo. Obi concession. Ya just say a soldier for and a bohonomo buying, a guide honomo. And whether say galam say yes, so say small scale miners, so me understand that's a metia see what you may say hello yaw. Enti na wo chirema dru baby say ekwan na wo mo fa so mo di wura mu ekọ ye kwoto asojafo no na ekwan na ye keto ntwem kwoto soldiers no military no omo surrender ebu nkotodwe wo manim but after say wo mo soldier no wo mo leader commander wo lead wo mo nya akwa wo ye oban na teso mo frase a o mo shoot wo mo
no according to small scale miners na some of mo kind almost say one guy or no to survive or no COVID but so no na making narration ti base or no narration e dey make a report enti asem ni mo check to small scale miners dey different and asrap no so dey different according to asrap letter on the by no almost even small scale miners no na bi mu kutetu kuma afi chese ni hammers but small scale miner na ye ni team komo no chimo a ho no mo kono gold no mo akọpẹ boba no mo kopa apa nti o mo chese no mo hammer de ne komo but say as we say ni two ko mo ho de eno de wontumi amo say ya mo di two ko na eno na ti no say incident na happen Saturday anajo 11 and e bowura Sunday mu enti ekosi sa no indigenous ni bi e obo ase o mo feel say o mo busuafo o mo nanfofo mo nua no mo papa no mo opa no itu aka o mo san and those people are cool and the notable persons are as far as small scale mining is concerned omo deeper or what I say it a free star and no pana eba no do na tie na omo yes omo barrier and tutuka omo barrier omo sheka ho and omo ba mango ase traffic light was omo sheka street it car ba akoko omo she no de na ben store nti store ni mu ni omo nyina ase. And those cars are matching in an AG there. The cars are matching in subcontractors or Juma under AG or more cars are matching because Andra, Nanka, a working day to send a Monday and not Tuesday. ABRG based in Kenya and Andra.
Okay, yaw. Yamra, baby, na. Omo galamse for no ekoyen. Sa land hono baby a. Omo ye mine wo hono no. Eyade adada nyina sojafo wo hono mo a wo mo boban wo ho. Anase bia after election year ye bekwa ya ban na wo so ye bekwa ntino masesa sojase akogu ho.
Sojafo free mami kan say oko AG oboase mine concession security apparatus na etre private security police and military omo na wen yard ni enti small scale miners they know say military or yard in that because if you bra motor offense found and I'm meeting guys happen when in your ATS system and AG doesn't joke with the security.
Okay.
The military if you call yard in the actually it will operation for 2-4 and AG was for an addition be a usa. Now if we bra most shake cast and grano and run release a barbon to say Obwasi AG school or much Mobian school at the end of or man school and I a fair education directorate and also edited that say and then no Mobia and Cosquiti both Obwasi East and West municipalities no and then no will be anywhere a school. Now a way crowd there Ababum say small scale miners nationwide or penny for as I say more person money AG for penny for share and national executives don't belong to AG almost ready to send your mobile form because I say who study issue for some years past almost small scale miners, you know. The India because they say the more jokra and yes, I know because say kumo munipa and kono and we figure yen but official letters about on military AG or more air report to say nipa 7 level presidency air report to say nipa 1 level but
presidency in case nipa 1 pajo nipa 8
eti yen report an of yagada et say 9 crore 9 10.
Okay, because a bit prior, ya dibinum ya refer bit to confanoche.
Sure.
Okay.
And this are mona babe kama ite nipa no 38 no e cotton. Enti cars na dia omo sisi ni na actually. Schools so ya tutum oko AJ for example. Enti empanifo a omo wo national AJ empanifo ma ba down. And I say body ni yesi I say most of them are Muslims. And it's a release body now more from mortuary now. A hona ya na a beje to me ban into military no reinforcement as number Andrew be by and if you are some baby come home or more at it more year a 2 tertiary come to me be and now more light vehicles trooper no or my baby reinforcement number because the moment on be on my being say or more release body ama family below a hon I na problem no work
okay
you almost be fear to face it and I saw for some baby good but the pity and done of pab 11 ebe sina de uniaba was ya jupa ajofoton ajokra.
Okay na just bambo mu no eba no police ni military joint police military protection na ekoso e wo boase
sa pepe mi aba.
Okay. Yen samra asem no ankasa su ebiem. When was the last time because omuta ko Anglo Gold for land no so no small scale miners no eta ko anase bia after election yi na akwese say de bia ye party aba power e koma de yache enti yensu yenwuram ne yenkwankwa ye adwuma ni bi ne yenkopa bia na
omuta ko mini aba on countless occasions. Omo type on 2023 say to me nya sa video ya military ne ma small scale man ne da from ko viral pa unya bia that same 2023 no omo ko ho no eno na ema etu ko kan manfo bi ano de obi anwu omo tumi dwane free mines no epie nti eno no the following week no omo ye demonstration and even omo the letter ababon say on the 5th of February omo ye demonstration kesiye pa ofudu mi ana omo ka omo sem de akere aban no na afi AG omo problem ni se minuaba omo se omo nananom edidi sa asase no sa side wono ache and one time where ye around that fence no anso nyodia that anso nyodia and the last time 2023 issue ni se ye ko ye ne timemfo ni bi di nkomo nsema no omo ka ne se omo nsase akwa akudu nsase omo nananom didi so akodi ho even to the extent say SCA nyina no mines na fence upon meaning say oma koma no to omo person be di kura nti omo de ne say there is some abandoned area omo AG for according to the small scale miners omo gu hobola omo nye hwadwuma
okay
nti omo fa ho no mo na omo settle sa problem we once and for all and omo a problem because omo say for the past 8 years na MPP ti akonya so omo omo campaign omo ka cho omo so ye be man baby na mo so mo ayemodwuma for the past 8 years baby a no person mo ye adwuma mo afa ho amom na mom baby a mo sutu se sikani obebo ka ansa na wanya sika kakra ne homom no de mo no so no enya sa na mo ne ka no nti omo de mu ni se for the past 8 years omo amekoma de omo ache and
okay, so enti enye bibi ti say bia MPP for buy na bia ha say ye baby a ye adwuma ene ye be pam ye na MPP for na ye adwuma wa ha enti enso ya buy bade a ye ba be pam na enso ya ba be didi land no so
me pa cho enti sa ha enti
okay
emphasize me so settle ade amount for be drop political line be say NDC for setting no more street enti na asase me din ka say ye ni illegal miners association oboase ye was small scale miners association and ye was oboase youth group association omu nyina no obi enu wa presenting na the party card and we be o NDC na na MP omu nyina party for more affiliated with the political party both NDC and MPP enti omu group and o matter and omu hunu say 8 years ago party bi by o ka so be mo be bia ye djuma o few 8 years nature Enti another party abana so omo make effort. Na say omo so antre bibi say e command o matcha e bia no mo say de na no ba ko ne ye no. San so na we so be. Enti eno na mo make that attempt na e ko fa say wo nyina e bai.
Okay. He said they can a hwajo.
He said they hwajo.
Okay.
Hwajo na there too no na kote.
Okay. Ya mayana wase na yemfa unsi ewa amane a wo de abre ye sesi e. Ebusuafo ye ko na ye ne Suleiman Musa small scale miner oboase akodi nkomo e de atoaso e de afri hono Suleiman Musa yensa aka no. Hello Sule.
Yes, madam.
Good afternoon.
Fine afternoon.
Yo, oboase e na wo gina yi. Say what to say?
See how they so far me need to assist that assembly ya do boys no call logo na transfer the back to Adami na me do up to now to see me.
Okay, natural say the see ye na si wo wanim.
Assembly there na me wo hobi na that do ni see.
Na wo hobi asin say wa mo ekọ Angli good for land no so na wo ka ho bi.
Me ka ho bi ni ekọ so.
Okay, entiane ye wo na abetimi ama ye pa de si ye. Me nua be ma e de opportunity si ye. Mo ye small scale miners. Mo ye on say small scale miners in the enim say omo wo concession. Ya omo wo mo nkrofo a omo wo land omo koye so adwuma. Ene wo galamse difference wo mu team no ne de mo koye no kire ye mu sesi a.
Small scale mining.
Okay.
The miner no. Omo ye adwuma bi. O abandoned area. Enka omo. Omo tie never be omo to fence wo found a people say the billboard here banches now was happening. Now, baby, me answer me no say 3 years ago, Miss Paza, man for Bobo, I'm a yachty woman. Nipa be bring yet, Nipa 23, Edlo Mubu, so many and Kola, then I'm a Paza, Bagan. Obiano, why you're doing too. Yet, you will be at the neighbor police station. You're Romando, and I'm a process, may you. Obiano, why you're doing too. But we know our planet are looking on where
not just small scale land in your modia.
Land, no, but mine in me, Jumano. They are of the weird Manaka 40%. And to when they come with your weird Jumano, when they are speaking of we stream, your weird Jumao, and of we stream, we know and come cry. Yeah, new room, a security for a wall.
Okay. Omato fence wa fa ho.
Omato fence wa fa ho. From 3 years, 8 years now, my buying now fence wa we see anything there.
But said ya wo kan no, ebi wonu ma mo gangs na na se mo nkofo ni ewrem a yetimi chi binom na ya prosecute binom meboa.
If I saw
that just say a illegal way na se means na mo fa so e di ewrem. Anytime bia. Okay. 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 Afa yamra de si ye no so. Sade na wo kasa wo ho no mo no. Mu na mu sade wo kasa de bia mo kọ. Ebi wa no ma wo kọ a wo lucky day ebe pie. Mo be ye adwuma no na mo no ma didi nko na ma pie. Na anu ya wo ka ho ya mo koye. Edi ne kosi ye.
Ye ema ye koye no ye koye say de koye adwuma ye do so ni pa be ye buru 150 ko 200. And the koye na ye ko do ye no. That am na soja for me ni pe energy now. If you do cancer no e wurem. If you wurem no wo ka say o ma me embe na sa ye nya abu tell o mo ni bi di komo a ene so o mo ma ye kwan na ye so ko pe de ye ni ye re mba bi ene ye fa o mo chew. If you want to hu se ba kunya afọ ana car me ni buy. If you car ne buy no na ni fa na ne ye do so na you go first buy ye try find out e wo say e ko bi ye ko yi duma. If you do so offense you see obi wa bontin a kanka no ye ni ye to for ma go na e ti leba. If the hu ya na say commander you e car no buy obedina won o ka fa mu na afọ no dey phone no call na chi. It will call me 3 years and cost you na that time now almost Cantas, no bear, the bear, a hobby, some poor and a father, or said a domino, a bit a room. It's on my own issue 2 times. And Nipona no Muslim, Omina no Mutalacanta no, the one with video now. Among Trafano. And the you young fan is that on your booth to give or catch up with you, or more or your power much or more uncle. And you want to command a mission too. One of it's about now, say, you're coming in, I don't want to also be a very baby. If you can't live for now, would not come along, you can't stay now, Musu, and Milano. There's good with the Nomusho, no Musu. If you are Pacho, no Musu. Your brother Baku, a 2 Canada, or no, the government was to be ma. Or Pastor, the minister, and also the woman who was born.
Natural say mon crofo no hu say ekon na ye de no mo surrender e ma poli e ma soldier fo no pache wa
because galamse media and kamefa ne say ni any soldier ni e bia na dan fo na say bia me bon sam but you hu o ma ye no obi tin komo enti so far say so galamse ni akọ ata so no okutuo na soldier ni kutuo then you all defend no ho e bi say that
yes na mukuta ammunitions mukuta ne ma mo de koye
mukuta he almost say galamse ni na kutuo almost bullet almost bullet also say when you new bullet no munition bi almost bullet ba ko say galamse ni na so that by now down the second na da soldier ni na de second so ni say yeah for bi kuta ba obi kuta he yẹn yẹ bi enimu ni ẹ náà ọmọ kọ yẹ obi yẹn kuta ṣe ayẹ kẹfẹ yẹ kuta bibi a yẹ kọ yẹ bibi yẹn nsa saa ni yẹ fọ ọmọ sọfẹ ọmọ mọ ẹ kwan nti ewu ọmọ adi kẹtẹ no amafọ náà ọmọ pẹrẹ de ní ẹ má bẹ fa ní ayé juma.
Okay. When was the last time? When was the apart from weekend did mo call you no? When was the last time mo nkrofo ni bi ewura ho no mo call say o mo kwa akoye mining no ho?
Last 2 weeks kwa ebie room the room and almost on my room for you to
okay. Enti mo hwe de esi ye na na chese ya de a o ma plan ya hye de ato wo no mo se mu wura mu a o mo bedi mo wu o mbeku mu
ya o mo ye ndie ye ne hu aye sa papa because ye na ye for ya kola ba ku plan ku ta ma obi an ku ta nti de o mo plan e na o ma ye no because enka omuka se galamse for the big gas to the galamse ni kutetua enka omo jo e danya ye ni to ba ko ba ko ni fa ba omo chere ni fa to ta no ana bullet e da ho e galamse ni de so ta e to no galamse ni to be to ka e pompa tem e bia wala so na ade obi ni AK ana je three ana bi e wo se e de ya for ka de ni
okay. Atoye mu ho anasa munu mu nipa se na wu ye se de wo kan se de bi ko konfa no chi ni ade no nipa se na sofa
as na ye din kan so na do so no mo na nipa ani ade ba
wo se na mo ye sei mpacho na so mo ye sei sex wo ho okay
e wo kanta no omo na omo fo omo che no omo dina kanta ni inside ni da ni omo buto mo nipa sex no ni ti wo ho
okay
enti aba sa na do do ni gane no yẹni ayé ohun yẹn sálá ayé àpèbí yẹ kó tó yẹn náà yẹ dá àfọm ní ìbéèrè ìṣú àǹkà yẹ bàtọ́ sọ òdu ọmọ a ọ̀sọ̀rí jìnnà ọmọ tú mi kánà ọmọ sọ̀rí jìnnà because ọmọ ní tú ní fẹ́ bush ni.
okay.
ọmọ kú ọmọ yẹn ló ń bẹ jìnnà àkáǹtà náà wọn fún un ẹnìkan ẹdùn kó ẹsẹ fún ọmọ di ẹyin dẹ kọ ata náà mi ní dàbí adé afọ wọ.
wow.
ọmọ ní tú ní fẹ́ nwúrẹ́ nu esutu bú nwúrẹ́ nu dáa náà bẹ bí ẹni bìí bi náà mẹ́kọ́tọ̀ nǹkan nti ọmọ a ọmọ tini na ọmọ dwani kirigiri na ọmọ na etuo kekeka ọmọ nipa bebree
enti so far no nipa dodo se na ayo nyankopon dia nipa
ko ne be wu hospital
nipa 9
ba ko ne be wu hospital ni no no ọmọ bo ọmọ to cancer na ti e wo gata na ọmọ bo ọmọ to state no ebi wu ni side one pe ne be wu hospital.
Okay. Now omo so amodo omo call hospital no omo dabre mu ti se binu mu 9 no mu ne ade no so e ti say
sai bi 9 kwa bubu a yemu so be twa bi 9
wow
bi o kwa be ti sai bi ta ama dodo na odi ya ba ko bi na ase na omo bullet no na wu ya omo on general no omo say ayi ma ɔmo saa nipa fo no ɔmo kɔ fie me na me da so wɔ hospital wɔ fie a me no de na na jo na ya do ɔmo ba hospital me na me wɔ yɛn fɛ iko ni bi wɔ fie ɛyɛ sɛma fo ne mbe ko me na me wɔ hospital a fie a me no
okay
ba ko na de for this no ɛyɛ kɛse ka up to now yɛ ba yɛ ɔmo ma ni moja oxygen continue me or up to now so far on na dia ka no ebi ho no ma omo nan no omo de dabia dem ma ebi akoto ya nipa be da o na ma ko on the air condition ne nso ina
oxygen nomne okay okay where there just a jimensem Jimensem and ya can be say be a sheda target mo to say be a ya buy na aba for and a mubo mu ya buy na aba nti be wuram
ya buy na aba e be dia ya tafo but me crown no dey bet mama adwe akosi bi so say e bet ma aba so ada say about what time on say was a confusion kakasi soja for ne amanfo bi sem e say ya bi ta so ma dwunu Dana mi hunu.
Okay.
Because of the fear na, I'm saying be I'm penetrating soldier for the person we are about to present the mountain. And no be that show Muslim and I'm more than what I have.
Naturally said yes, see what or was it East ya brantia bakuni soldier for no Eddie years into Oma Boma to what that.
Commander no da so commander na or more years adding on one that so. Omo commander na da so.
Choma boma to order that. Okay. Sule, ma yemfa unsini na Nyankopon asese eja. Oti ase. Oti ase na abusuan ka yen so mo nyina ya akone hyeden. Ye bompa ye se wo mo da hospital nso. Nyame be ma wo mo ahoden.
Enumrewe friend. Then this regional chairman. And minister and obo for Godwana abasha obo and I am by and obo by honorable someone abuaje obo ina ba but doctor or obuasi no for my MP and then president the MP obia function and can asem I and can cross some na bi ba ko antre blanc.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, about 2020 or 2016. Yemi Galamse, you know, I'm not a demonstration. You be a Mokan, or mobile power pet, and one on Oboy Yama. So you're a bit for another.
And he found a Yamma says, CA.
2020 years to Abama. 2016 years to Abama. Demonstration debris. I am former MP and also a woman who be to Parliament Honorable Dr. Blackie and Honorable Emitata. What's in the Emitata MP? The woman and a demonstration. At that time, I know power, but normally, the mama buying a bar power. A bar power, and two of them cabin. Yet the other said, for 2 months, I won't carry.
Okay. Okay. Mate, shred ye fletchre ba. Yada se awie. Abusuafo Sule Mana Musa small scale miner oboase na said oni yedi nkomo na che se de ekwoso nyina nanim pe NC okobi. Na yese Nyankopon na di ne ho afofie. Ya wono de onya ni tiriri di mu a wote ase. Na ade ba ko a eye nwanwa ene se civilian akwa to sojani military se onam ebia fan se illegal ways bi ana means bi ena abowura baabi na watu sojani na wa surrender wagu nkotodwa ma ne nsa so me sa ade we yo mo ka se no omu kuta tuo kuta niema ammunitions no niema no ebi esida Ashanti region Honorable Muntaka Muhammad constituency asowase sabre President Kufuado Nana first time police form Ashanti region chi boys bi kobubo wo mutuo wo murem boys be say no mo yes 6 as 8 to say ekoku wo mu to ekoku wo mu wo bush omu ye no mu di tuo etoto wo mu ho so many police no edisiani na police shoot wo mo mo ye investigation we eche no police officers wo mo yes an interdictive bebre MCC e pamu bi no interdictive no enti no so wo mo kase am say eyade a wo ma plan say boys ne be won be kum wo mo eyade a wo ma hyehye de ato ho no mo sebe ho nye war zone ho no mo enye say ho no mo no ye ba bia Anglo Gold for no one mona or trespass and also nam illegal means ways or mo ba hono no ebia ye bibia but say any pano say what is say was surrender man in saso bunkotodwa na so jeni Ghana ni so jeni what ni tuo na de ahwewu nua so nwaku no e de na wo begie ah eyedenya enti eyedie benya eyedenya asase na wo bo ho ban no enti sojani ya ma won teteye nu wonni teteye ni nimde nim suahunu a enti mo betimi dia capture sa ankrofo na arrest wo mo sense wo hwe nipa ne ya ma wo instruction se mun shutu wo mo makum nipa no wakum nipa che say wakum kuma na aso bekum nipa nti wakum no said ye nim wo mu yi said ye mo kan say kan ni first ya kabana nka jadam wo ho kabana de mu ye krofo kununom enkrofo papa nom enkrofo ma maku 8 ena ba kon so akwa wu aka ho 9 Edianya ni pa dwane omo no omo ba ye no omo dwane na mu di tuo sam na mu tutuo egu omo so because afram say mu nko shoot to kilo say shoot 10 kilo say shoot to kilo ya afram say mu nkum wo mo hey Ghana ha nyankopon hu Ghana mobo areho pa nsem we say no eya na are utibia because ahanum nya Sudan dafo ahanum enye te say your friend say country bia DR Congo num hanum nya country bia te say bia wokọ Nigeria Meduguri num sa northern sector honum northern side honum no a e bia Boko Haram no na Ghana ni sojani ne di tuo ma wo say enti se eno ane se obi trespass na se oba kunu saa ade a chia na mo military command no e di statement aba omo no mo exchange bullet munsumu nim se mo boa e ya agenda na masete se omo ba mo bekum wo mo ah Ebusian for from 0302208090 0302208090 na yen twaso enfemfri ha say enche ye bedi nkomo ofie nti betimi abemu 0302208090. Hello, good afternoon pacho ma o wafidie nu nkofom
na mama na kofom
okay.
Mama na kofom na me wira okura dodo
yo yenkwe
original tantana
original yenko
Tony Obe nana yankopon shira kra FM mu ye adwuma den hwe amen kan firi aka kra bi ansa na maba ogwo se ayi unim se MPP fo ni pabone fo pa na ekufu ado na ohai plane 1 hour 14,000 pounds otimi han 5 days. How many hours in 1 hour? I can't 1 day. Ohai esi jagu sa I can't say odona time na ensio yiri fa amanfo se de o kan ho asem no ye papa Ibrahim Mahama eye se oye Ghana ni enti wo boa na ono so ye den ya wo beto obi ko han obi ka wo na beto patro gum e de akọ program enti o se na Ghana fo na man patro na oboa o mo MPP achimodifo wudifo akanya edidi Mahama kama se ninia ene ye di project na ma no Obaba akopɛ sɛ sika bebree hyia na pa ɛsɛn no ɛma ɔma we ho kyerɛ na ade na MPP mo ha adwo ɔma mu saa sɛ Ghana for trafia mo bɛba 30 years nana ɔbo asefoɔ no ɛyɛ aboɔ ɛyɛ timɔdenfoɔ hwɛ sɛ sojafoɔ kora ɛkɔ war na sɛ meme yɛ soja na nanama wopie m'akyi na woma etuo so say hey my friend put your gun down kneel down or need to beto from no bunko to you and one in Sasso. A deep and it's one of my Ghana soldiers, a deep on it, and now Obio ye breadwinner. I can a year in ma. I didn't some recent in Qualado, one best you'll be at your mamma money, a Bastian and Qualano, Nana, one year Basabatano, Missy Mira, who am a yummy ya. Okay. Papa bunko to get battle, never sitting Wakuno. Yakupo Busamo.
Hello, next caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Nanama.
Yo.
Bibi aboko.
Nyami adom, minu abe mayenko.
Yo, your friend Karim, Befi Madina.
Okay.
Nyami kano, ubo ejimapa. Mi de bi amini frone, ya sentua.
Mi da se.
Nanama. You pese NPP4 and I say in short. Omo aban na ewo so a ekoye no omo hu se esi asa tutu dia stem na omo ye first eni hobie esi a we are matching them to good so therefore yen de ebe ka che president say me nya kwan me bomo dia me nya kwan akon president na man ka che ni say omo Ghana armed forces se ku Somalia anase Ethiopia anase debi because we don't need soldiers in town. We work with police people. There were police for Akukudo for almost in Burma because they are soldiers. And the soldiers say, I dear see election year, who of Facebook, say ordinary civilians, only police soldiers for a kita gun almost Kuntokwa. And most of them they are NPP party soldiers. Time NPP also no. Almost for baby, almost for more one papa so. And you almost say papa for no ever honor. It's your money now, Sakoya Baku, by Nami, it's your moka.
Medasi.
The minute million crown, Miss Row, President Mahama, Nami, and their bonny who bank, he said the Debia, Uka as a papa. Efasa papa no na me be wo ohusu ban sa
me da se
minim se insha Allah Yakopon se anokwari se Yakopon ye ba ko a wallahi ye bet NBC bet transfer ko see more than 16 years a ye tia konya no so na me come.
Amen. Hello, next caller. Hello.
Hello, Nanama.
Good afternoon, Nyami Adomboko.
Yo, Nanama. And you say Damboche because of honorable Damboche and can make us say every before no more crossing for pa.
Oh.
That you. I didn't know more than to me higher private jets. Eddie to quiet scabby and I will be the brother. Me brother what there I mean media me brother what there I mean me use na I got a topic about me before only a crossing for pa I wouldn't mean you
me das eh Dambocho kra yi ni free music still. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Nana Majako. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Obaya Santua.
Medasi. Hey. Yo moro yankwe.
Yeah, make answer. Let me see my brother back or sister speaking back. I say CBS no commanders now abandon no job one and so you to be your media. No your media and yet the government don't mess with argument because when in the COVID-19 ban is I know me you. I want to ask a food no more bra amount for people and no more boom. It's Ghana your president Don Dramani Mahama. I was saying money and leader off because in the second coming more fund him again Diablo.
Kobna Bobia and Samone, a friend that Makati Munita from Kano. I was a man in Lidaho. Ma and yes, I didn't idea. Okay.
Miss Midasi. Hello, next caller. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Afternoon.
Afternoon, Anama.
You, young Kawai.
I'm from say.
Nyamia Dum.
Yeah, the Yamia Sobaya Santua. Yes, I did Mr. White, me feel like a town.
Yo, Mr. White.
Yo, I'm a boy about Sonia Jumapa, we have my Ghana.
That's it.
We may call a Unisuka cry, if it's a vetting.
Okay.
Yeah, chairman, NDC chairman, a university committee chairman. One year and now, see. I thought your markets when you be just ordinary MP. So, when you know to abandon the mamma, or pursue just say what you want to say or your demand. Eh? When you know so, because they were got young Chassia, young Tidia, or Yanukra as a chairman, young Tip chairman, I see. I said, oh, slow one, I'll be beside me, you know, just walk a can send beer as soon any fast water. So, yes, I say I died in your tear better, your page, yes, you see an answer free at someone or more I can come. You say, I discern you in a year. So, never move. I say, Joe could be now about original here, a cocoa to never be a wound here. Are they? Yesterday, I am your soldier for a pump show. You are no more broad animal. You don't want a tiffy near you. Now, most mob sunny to Eddie Group, Moyon Comosa. Are they? I say, I had Congo, and I say, Congo, I guys, I don't. So, it's in your moyano, we're slow, yes, slow, the Bassana says you go for. Let's say, Aquatani Bibisa, your President Subeba, because you know, my penny papa, now do you work for you, when you mean Yansa or Ghana, Nagana to my father to my father, and I'm a Medasi. Miss
Medasi Pa. Hello, next caller.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Chayefem Salasi, Mikasasi Ashi.
Yo, Salasi Yanko.
I cry from your damati. Mr. Wa, Mr. Yuzu station, and Fanda John Amati. And now, Mr. Reno say, Onkai MP. Honorable Ademu Ramadan, Wadenta. Wadenta City, dear, Ubi and Jida. Anyamiadum, Onwami, wa maintaining. And the Estrena. So far as I didn't see that issue Wadenta, yes, now, on Timmy, non see Adenta. There were young near your MP, your brother, your Kunu, your Yiren Munina, Ubia, or near Mufreno. On Shannon, non share your mammy, and now you may. You, yo,
Obelobe, Mate, Medas. Hello, now later. Oh, ni position the Horancha Mobete, an appointment, Beba, Mobete Wasem. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, afternoon.
Young Kawai, Minia Bema.
Yes, sir, but because I say that's my last stop. Wouldn't it be any city for a war? I just want dear as a mean for a dear, however. Chance MPP for being a take advantage of it, and this is Konya, nobody diagro. What cancer are Omonchi? In terms of the Omon Cosono, yes, I did mobile MPP for the Omo. That's it.
Hello, Medasi Papa. Hello, next caller.
Hello.
Hello, caller. Good afternoon.
Mama.
Me pacho. Me to wonka pa na wo to say ne yanko.
Yamiadum, ye famales kokuta me fefi down suma.
Okay.
My west. Ye ma mi oslo ye tunu, ye ho atoye.
My ade.
Bed the referee so ha kakra. Ah, baby betra so ha ma ye nye ho twa brekura. Nti Serge Makati ye Esre Mampani John Dramani Mama. Bebe Kokwado, o man appointment me. Na next year don't. The next 4 years no, just wait the pinching and some at Obama.
Okay.
So your 4 years open a mamma. So the need here, oh, tutua, yet 2 body per night. I won't love me 2 from Moby, yes, ananity. It's unconsiderable. Why? I don't know, so the 2 will be a test. Again, sir, solely. I am happy. I say, ye be such uncle for so. I didn't know 2 bullets, no, only professional now. Professional way. Only night, young sovereign young fire, I young coso. No, Yan and Quan. What Bonacuma asked then a Puma. Baby, no, Sudan, why you took for Baby, for Uganda, Neko, Robot, Nina, you took for Mupakuma, Obiana, Obino, Liberia, where they cannot be Trinidad, or Trinidad, or the court. Yeah, boom, night. Not the same as the Copo Vicuma. You miss a walk, or Nana Coponet, as Sonodo.
Medase Samuel Evans Ota Osenanama, I believe 25th is the birthday. Happy blessed. Oh, Sami Pacho, 19th February. Why? Next month, 19th. And 25th, my birthday. Me January born, me February. Me life I was done kwa. Ya the say February born for the or don kwa laugh. It's Sami. Edu hanu mo a odie oso pe momo number no ya de be ma why. Okay, hello next caller.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Star.
Afternoon. Oba kukudu for.
Mrs. Star.
Oba ho first o say this for ma mo we fa. Jitu me say amen because you are fanning nyina.
Amen.
Mpa cho e ba ne say ye den kwa na onua no e pa wo cho. No what to me the tone at in a sister. Me person me bisa say so jano ye Ghana so jana na MPP na omuda so ho. So mu share sa so jani ye me ngire say ye Ghana so ja ye MPP soja for na omutumi ye sa boni na. Say ye nkomu so mu bemu. Omu hwe nyama mu ye enye say ya da. Emu ya ye pe asunjentia. I was some
you. What's
it? I'm a princess, prince. Prince, Mamma, why?
What's a prince, Betty? Why? Okay, that's it. Francis Kedam, was see Columbus, Ohio, USA, Anna, or no, a Johnny, Enam. Kudako enso ejinamu ene ewie na said Samuel Evans Ota ononso o se Birmingham na chese UK na chese ana honye UK ononso ajoni ewie Edward Buachi Yadom ononso o se what is keeping the president not appointing Minister of Defense. Oh, Munya time na emre wum da ya omobeba why Maria Adam was the military is trained to protect our lands and sea from external aggression and not for internal aggression against unarmed citizens. And no dear, they said the military dear President Mahama or where do my ye wo mu pa Eunice the Kwecho on also said please Nanama I need a casual work. Ubenya biaye enche why ebi beba enche kra. Hello caller jina so me family last caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my lovely sister. How are you?
I'm good, yourself?
I'm good.
It's you.
My name is Nuko Mako, aka Mary Kay.
Okay. Nuko what? Sorry?
Nuko
Mako. Okay.
The meaning is I just laugh. Nuko Mako.
Okay, let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you. My sister, because I think this is the first time I'm afraid of programming. Yeah, my father will do so, Papa. Okay. That's my power, my mother. I want to put some baby, so which I will be in your Mukuna and I'm trying to make my happy new year to everyone. Only baby, a food to be a person can call the presidency. Presidency minister, MPP for almost to hope at almost to Hoye. Oma proxy, Niama, ebe damage the abiding for your bay on this. And see, almost making sure, say, it will be our presidency on this service of the whole same in the floor. And I never saw my plot, they should even check all the box. I feel, I feel presidency, especially your penny for offices. I'm making sure that they shouldn't even leave any box. They should check every box and refill his box. Everything there, because I'm not plotting my baby. Oh, point here. Or Kunkesia Yaquin, your Pamucha, especially Bahama office, your vice office. On what she said Yama, and I some the benefit. IC office, as I say, a clear or BF1. My NDC, and yes, I some let them with BBH Gemina, your Casacho Momunsiano. And no na edu ye do be ye do ye. So they should listen to us when we are telling them something. They should clear all of them. They should make sure they are wise of choosing people to work at the presidency. Maybe so. Soldier for no mukuku pano. For no akufado soldier. Because soldiers are training will never. Some better than a true good to move for. And the a whole 8 years. Ya galamsia ya ka want to be and then I'm moving to memofo because only yaw and they come to memofo against Tomahama. But Yakuba bet Muka, those who give the order to shoot, they have to hold them responsible, including those who shoot those citizens. What kind of nonsense are we going through in this country as this said? Nipa just said Nipa and now and I able to throw a anyhow and they are doing it with joy.
Amen. Ombenya Juma yada se eyare hosem but maybe a break na mum no meka na President Mahama send the ministers no the final batch no ode beba. Okay, so ministers ni ban say aka deputies no ho. Say deputies ni nka ho ne. Ministers no say aka 9. Aka 9. Enti no me ba be body aka. Enti mu amodoso ministers eye 60. We regional ministers 16 free mu aka 43. 44 rather. Aka 44. Eni person mo pe say ministers 44 yi. Wa mo ya be say 3000. Homo pe positions no we regional minister 16 no omo pe de aka no eye be say 3000 enti ene aka 9 na je say 9 no ye bubo wie no anti wudin dia na je say ne na wo train deputy ministerial position enti say aka health, interior, defense, transport, sports and recreation, lands and natural resources, foreign affairs, communication, digital technology and innovation, environment, science and technology. We me see the map papa bi so wonpe. Environment, science and technology. Or say environment and science and technology ni so wonpe. Abono. Okay. Works, housing and water resources and labor, jobs and employment. Say aka 11. Okay. 11 na aka de mabobos no ye 11. Na 11 ya aka no wo pe no wo twam 2000 enti ene wo se final batch no wo de beba 11 ministers no designate no ene wo de beba enti se wanti wudi ewo ministers ni mu deputy beba deputy ni be wi a na se wanti wudi anaka ye no mo de no chief executive officers no naka ya no mo de na aka no one prime ministers no they say chief executive officers na biaba kakra biaba ba de aka no ye dia ya ka kira mo de aka no ye dia enye party for card bearing ye nye card bearing be hia ya juma pa enti mu kwa pre deputy ministers no say aka ye dia ayi kwadwa ya bua same wonto na epoku list well my boyfriend, chief executive officers. Dr. Randy Abbe. Ya Juma. Ani ya be kwata mahabo no pot no money ade no. Enti no, enye se mo ministers ni deputy ministers ni adria de so masa ni aba be ku o. Edu ya dia so amasa ne ya ba bekum enti monya world aka 11 ene ya no list ni beba ene ya list ni beba na afa no list ni ba yenim se free china so ekon deputy ministers no so no eyade a ebeba eno so ba wi a na aduru ye no so chief executive officer Maslock mi ko tuma me no I was for me kwa to ma me no me mama me na abusiafo yabo afo asena me ntwa me homra enche Solomon Wusu na epoku story mu nyina be join me sisia ba Tabia Herbal Center edi no papa bedwa so Tabia na no me hu se obi ka se list story be ko defense ministry list story on ka so person ko vete why list story on ko vete be bu afenyo markens o obekukura konya ba ko dia boa Federal Markets e wo vet na si jono nya na dwe se okọ vet ntima no nwe ne ho enti Tabia Herbal Center de Tabia Herbal Mixture ba obi a malaria fever wonu mu ato wuntimi di ahonam ye wadure ni afi o Tabia Herbal Capsules obi asisi yade ne yamutim ha wonu madu papa obehunu se eyi wuyamu ne ma basa nye fini nyina bebesinko e ma wa wo de ho Tabia ta kunso boost me vitality bema ene e ma wa hoden sunku bia wankasa nu se wo bema emu Tabia ta kum wo se e wankasa eye natural any flavor it tastes ede eye 100% organic ya one sachet any bottles so hono mu a ene e woje bottle na na wutwa ne kakra sa na wo sin enu odi bi ho anu odin wunya 18 years e kwanum FD ajetumu Ghana ba bi etono bia benya Tabia no pa ne bi ato wo kan shi dragland do sopo mu ofre 0243 686861 0243 686861 and I said 0245 749206 0245 749206 afa Rush energy drink yebani ebubom ne etiatia musa chese yanom energy drink bia mani padua no ahoden sonkokra wo sori no aye boho fatigue asa wa brebi why basa bia de ohia eye Rush energy drink enwenu no mu ahoden vitamins pa ene de aye Rush energy drink timate for na driver for no ya make kohwe ba ku tua na no wage ni meat pie ya wode bosso fitafo carpenter for mason for bia enum ebi omo ye dwumaden ene omo a osori a ahodin ni hono no Ghana ba bia provision shops ene supermarket mu kwa mu omo ton drinks ni nyina no Rush energy drink omo to bi St Andrew Senior High School so Efre St Andrew Senior High School Efre wo se o pe school papa edo ba akode a Wama chira kwan na waso hwehwe admission no aginamu form 1 form 2 form 3 o vacancies a wodo baba wose senior high school graduate no wo pese ukọ wanim na wunya best grades wo wie SS na wo tre wasi na se wo grades a eba no A1 B1 no ni ade acha se wo de Scottish University pade a ene St Andrew Senior High School excellent ena chese ina academics no eno na chese wo mu enya wo mu ye home economics visual arts business afa so mu wo boarding hostel facilities e wo hono mu a obabenya baby papa di ti ato ama wo maame no kwa no wasomu adwo obabedi di peche ama wasomu adwo St Andrew Senior School e wo Teshi Chiblo last stop hope Teshi Chiblo last stop odo bako hono mu a ni security environment serene environment e bia e kama for 0249 832015 0249832015 and I say 0546048332 0546048332 so kwame yentwi ahomra top choco chocolate spread no ya de fa bread mu a eye kama papa chese we need a very replace imagine nkura no so titidi and after top choco 3-in-1 chocolate drink no cocoa wo mu kom sugar do hia no nso hye kakra bi egu nso hye mu atim pampa he say noa na awofo no obi atodi kofie sansanya afi no koto milk ni sugar bibia wo mu dada to phone friends 0243 033 033 0243 afi yentwi ho ne yemra ye ba ye beto aso.
Hey, say the Makohu ewo Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic no. Me ho kra dweme say enu nti no manya award a eye world best. Obi antra say ema dompem ya de ka say anase me boya de enka nto dem bio.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Esanyar wan te say ne ekuro etu no. Ne enka ewo nanum. Oba na be mo pa wo. Ene enyar wan kaye.
Nansi ma me ka say ene spinal cord ho ekaye no. Greenfield adaromenti ene wasa so le gina na so epiem.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Ewo ultramodern laboratory and a diagnostic machine sa ahwehwe ni pedua ni mu ankasa. Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic ewo Nungwa Dogon Estate Junction last stop from 0243 983 906 and 0261 651 898.
Greenfield,
God is our healer.
Greenfield,
your last stop.
I believe.
Hey, banjo. Why go?
Masa, St. Andrews asembubu wayek machine biomo.
Yeah!
afie we die eye buta
7 A's 6 A's and 5 A's no abruso
enti sesei sa wo beto forms e wo St Andrews SHS a the results ni bi na hwansa
afi we ye the 999 candidates and a quatrain emu 997 and a qualify ye ko university.
Wow, we die e buru adwen ene ntiase so
eno nti se wako school bi akọ feli poto
e mane hawo kra
for any tremo St Andrews SHS say St Andrews e bi akwanya ama omo ko form 3
enti ma wonye ha na be fa forms na tre wasi May June exams ni bi afia ebe
enti masa akwanya we mpa ho fisa me hu yanka na aka echi
enti fresisi a na je SHS 3 admission forms
0244 696911
Ana 0207 891004 St Andrews SHS.
We are always
in the league.
Hey. When we send your police in your draw, Imbusaba Mesa Amama Huaden.
Refuse to grow, and your offense swabek.
And what day immune system or Yankopon, and your ready pediatric somewhere who by no, and Nasa wonum Imbusaba Mesa, a peja immune system nabribia. Ya rientimu. Sasa dear, a month for the one, the Imbusaba Mesa, do the one dance yes, and Yarwa who run Nipa and Yina etimi banaso, and in Yarwa Cassian Kaya within D and a home car. Now yamwa suing no, a boy who buy every home. And now pa one Yarwana dada, no monum doctor and Rono, and num Imbusaba Mesanoa, and Momo who are deep in tea. Ya omuntim pose, Yaria Esomo. Imbusaba Mesa, a walk Kansi, and you may move Bia Yato in row. At to form friends 0246 20 84 96. FDA, Ashisha said, Jedi and Kratui Maja to Musay.
Everywhere you go, big go. For the friends and the family, big go. Big refreshing moment, big go. For the kids and the adults, big go. Boys and girls with a drink up, big go. Everywhere the party day, big go. We go mash up the place with it, big go. Greatest in every battle, big go. Big go. Big go. Big go. Big go. Big refreshing moments.
Big old drink. Big refreshing moment. Another quality product from Trillium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
Now me say, every brand who the beer we are active, very strong and energetic.
We are 100%. Na nyina ne sadie, me hwe me ni padua sofa. Na de boa me, mama hoden, mama timi kwa bada. Ene Tabia Zanika Heba Mr.
Tabia Zanika Heba Mr. What do you want dance here cheme?
Ho dance here die, enya wonko, me de dawure na ato so. Na me die tra nipa mpempem. Tabia Zanika Heba Mr. Ma to ne din nyamyama. Sa wonom a, emenkwamu a, ewo nipadua no mu a, ye fra mu asojafo. Eye wide blasters na hoden. Enti nipadua ni nya hoden sonko. Kutia yare ahodo bebre. Enti wonta nyare, enti na da me ye strong no. Eye general well-being of the body. Enti ye adwuma ewo nipadua na kwa no mu ba bia.
Me a metumi hu. Ene se busua bia here.
Eye busua nchemfa. So obi de ne ho to Tabia Zanika Heba Mr. so a. Eden so obeyare. Na nya na ewo ba bia tonto aduro bia. Tia nso se obi a onya mfinhie dumienu apemfo ene abatan a omanofo entimi no bi. FDA ahwehwe sa adwade nkratomu mu agye to me say ye.
Starter, it's too far to dance. Oh,
what? Cry is with the market women.
Everybody can do what he does.
Be bold, be you, be you. Be bold. Be you. Charlie, be bold. Oh, chairman. Be you. Brothers and sisters, be bold. This year, be you. Let's go. Be bold, be bold, be you. Be bold, be you. Be bold, be you. Be bold, be you.
Energy, the bold EU.
Excessive drinking can be detrimental to health. Not recommended. Persons under 18 years, lactating mothers, pregnant women, and people sensitive to caffeine. This advert is FDA approved.
Give us P capsules. A memedry. Manum bia ye benmua. Kani metutu ya na minkuma bua sese die. Betro esa kum menia G. Give us P capsules. Give it to me, baby. Give us core capsules as well. E man meme nyina akoko yade. Sisi yade amamanya yem timotete wo mo no. Yedro no. Manum bi amama de me ho. Give us core capsules. Mrs. Moye ding. Give us core capsules. I give it to you, baby. You give it to me. Oh yeah. Hey. Give us in no. Amen ni jia bebusiemu papa. Na bema ka give us P capsules. Eni give us core capsules bomu nom dia. Na eni jia ni ahoden no. Wa brudo. Give us P capsules. Ememe wadi ifiedu watwede kronkwan na efa. Give us core capsules. Apemfo abatan wo mo manufo ne nkwada wo ne ifiedu mienu nka ho. E Drosto Beer Motofonko Give Us Herbal Center, Teshi Mobile, and Teshi Adriami. Phone numbers 0543 222 470 and 050 68
FDA Aje Edredi Nkratui Atu
100.5 Accra FM. Wabatele Accra FM. Yeah, mommy. Accra, oh yalo. Accra, oh yalo. Accra FM 100.5. 100.5 Accra FM.
And our education. I'm sure something bigger will follow this. You're welcome. Let me say that the dexterity with which you answer your questions, oscillating between different subject areas, even though they are education, tells me that you flourish in this portfolio too. You will do well. And let me also commend you that I'm part of the people you mentored. I remember very well the day you asked Abuja to mentor me because I have potential. And we are your products. You know your products. We are about 7. Suhini is here. So we want to commend you for this. I want to wish you well. And we know that the reform that the sector cries for, you bring to bear, especially in areas that require it. The free SHS bill that was never done, I'm sure it will be one of your priorities so that it could be passed to ground this good policy. We wish you well. Approved. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much,
Honorable, for those warm words.
I will take a comment from the Chief Whip, Honorable Anodombre. Let there be order. Honorable Leader,
Accra FM.
May I have your attention? Let me join colleagues to commend you highly for your nomination. Not to depart essentially from what my good friend Amboda Femepo said. We've known you way back. We all know, I personally know what you have done in terms of your contribution to where I am today. I recall our days at the Nooks. I can only urge you and encourage you. I don't have a question for you. Your competence cannot be lost on somebody like me. And those of us in the minority, especially. We know what you are and what you are capable of doing. I only want to caution that just be careful as you move forward. We are praying for you. Please be careful. Expectations out there are very high. And those of us in the minority, we love you. We love you. We want to see you succeed. We want to see the Honorable Haruna succeed. I am only cautioning, Honorable Leader, I'm only cautioning, just tread with caution and just be cautious. We are with you and we wish you well. Honorable Chairman, thank you.
Caution noted.
Thank you very much. I will now move to Deputy Majority Leader, whether he has a question or a comment.
Honorable Haruna Idrusi, congratulations.
Thank you.
You indeed earned the right for the courtesies we are seeing this morning because of your long years of dedicated service to our country. And there's no doubt in my mind that you are going to be a very successful education minister. I have personally worked with you and received a lot of support as energy minister. I've sat with you. And so there's no doubt in my mind that you are going to be very successful. But the sector you are entering has a lot of challenges. And one of them has to do with industrial unrest, especially strikes by various professional groups in the educational sector. I know you've been a labor minister. And these are challenges that will stare you in your face as a minister. What are some of the strategies that you'll be adopting to address some of these challenges?
Chair, thank you very much. As I have said, it is a sector which is also advantageously has the best human resource of our country, from the professors, doctors. We will work with them. Industrial disputes are inevitable. And for a developing country like ours, you naturally should anticipate some labor unrest, some conflict between labor and government on matters with borders on their conditions of service. For the universities, the statutes of the university provide how council can negotiate them. There were contentious issues about book and research allowance, but more importantly, it's always a question of government timeously responding to agreements that have been made with trade unions and organized labor. If you say that you want to revise allowances, it takes effect from 1st June. For many of them, they expect that by 1st July, that is ready, at least to complement what they call their meager or inadequate salary. So the finance minister can, at many instances, I've had that experience with the Honorable Seth Tekpe then when he was Minister for Finance. And Chair, if you permitted me, I'll just share this example. There was an instance where judicial service workers embarked on strike action. At the time, Theodora Georgina Wood was the Chief Justice of the Republic. And in a meeting that President Mahama requested Julius Debra, Chief of Staff, together with myself and others to engage, I had to ask the Honorable Sir Tekwe that does he appreciate what it means when judicial service workers are on strike? If somebody was entitled to a bill, and I'm sure Honorable Minority Leader should be interested in this, if the courts don't sit, you'll be putting the person into a human rights crisis. At the time, Justice Theodora Wood related to me that, look, in our IGF, there's about 38 million. We cannot touch it because the Ministry of Finance have not granted us permission to use IGF. It was when my attention was drawn even to a major constitutional deficiency, and I'm happy to bring it to your attention. At the time, judicial service workers, even up till now, unlike Parliament, you have your CI 118. This country have not treated the judicial organ of state.
Accra FM.
They don't have that. I think Article 1582 of the Constitution should deal with that particular matter. They are entitled to it. It was then I got the advice then from the Chief Justice that, look, let's engage the Minister of Finance. Let him allow you 30-40% to use the IGF so that sometimes when these fires erupt, you can deal with it at your own level. So I want to believe that I do not anticipate. I know that SITAC is unhappy. I know many teachers' union are waiting for President Mahama to assume office, and they will say our outstanding allowances have not been paid. We will deal with it per what is available in the national kitty. We will do our best to keep the industrial peace of the country and keep the peace within the education sector and many other sectors of the economy for the good of our country. Thank you.
Robert Aluna, you are going to a ministry and the challenges are many. You are already aware of them, and I think a lot has been talked about. And these are no questions I expect you to answer. The challenges with the arrears of school feeding program, the challenges with gender. Well, they will have to collaborate with the Ministry of Education. Okay, well, let the nominee answer. The challenges with taking out schools on the tree, and so many others that I'm very, very sure that you are competent to address. So I wish you all the best, and congratulations.
Thank you, Leader.
Thank you very much. We proceed to take a comment from Deputy Minority Leader.
Right, thank you very much, Chairman. It will be most unfortunate if I don't add my voice to the many blessings that are going the way of my beloved son, in whom I'm well pleased. So I just didn't want to keep quiet, but to bless him. I know your competencies, and I know when people were questioning why education, I knew what you could do. So I bless you. In the name of the...
Thank you, Chair. Amen. I hope I have the permission to call Emma Pat. Thank you, thank you.
It's now the turn of Minority Leader and the ranking member of the committee.
Chairman, thank you very much. Leader, this room is filled
Accra FM
full capacity. It tells all of us how popular you are with ordinary people. I can see behind you a lot of people. Now, I want us to do a little exercise. On your CV, you have on page 1 of 3, you have for residential address 2 Shippy Close, Fedeos, Cantonment, Accra. If you'll be pleased, the cantonment is where you live, correct?
Yes. I live, when you are entering the house, you see the Fiddles written by the wall.
Very well, nominee, I understand. I know cantonment very well. You live at cantonment?
Yeah, I do. I used to be in Bubuashi.
Honorable nominee, you provide the specific answers to the very questions I ask. You know, you be my respected senior. Members want us to finish you quickly. And if you open yourself up, then maybe there will be more follow-ups. So you live at cantonment?
Yes.
Very well. Now, this residential facility, this property, is it a rented property or it is your house?
It is my house.
You are very honest. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Haruna Iddrisu. The reason why we, the young ones, respect you is such courage to face the truth that will take you higher, as prophesied by Roxanne. So it is no offense for a politician to own a property at cantonment, correct?
Not at all, depending upon your...
Order. Chairman, with respect. Chairman, with respect. Chairman, with respect. You've had calls to caution the friends of this committee from the majority side. Please, let us observe some decorum, respectfully. Honorable Haruna Iddrisu, it is saying...
Yeah.
In Krahim Fana Wote.
Mate, cantonments, baby.
Chairman,
Mr. Chairman, that's not allowed by our rules. Mr. Chairman,
because
Mr. Chairman,
I tried the tree with you because on your CV, colleague, on his CV, we are not done. Chairman, these your friends.
Please go ahead and address the chair.
Chairman, thank you. Honorable Haruna Iddrisu, Pacho, why an MP in Fiesane?
I bet it's 20 years in there.
Very well. So those are you've passed. Because Honorable nominee, you say on your CV that you speak English, Dagbani, Hausa, and Twi.
That's true.
I am thus far impressed with your Twi. I'm sure that there is a Southern inspiration.
That's Parliament House. Parliament House. My wife, Mary.
Oh, very well.
Sometimes when I'm coming out, I don't know about church, me say, Chino, Mensfia, Namin Bomadin, Namin Kanaye.
So, Chair, you have disclosed that Madam has inspired you with the tree. That's great. So, Chair, I want to know from the nominee whether or not he benefited from free education.
I did, coming from Northern Ghana at the time. I attended Kulkul School through Bagabaga JSS, through Tamale Secondary School and Navasco, and education was generally free for that part of our country. Thank you.
Honorable nominee, respectfully, you had your O-level in Tamale Secondary School, but went to Navrungo for your A-level. Can you tell me what inspired you to move from the Great Tamasco, right? From the Great Tamasco to the Great Navasco?
When we wrote the GC O-level exams, I think that I didn't do well in mathematics for that particular sitting.
Accra FM.
And Tamasco at the time was insisting on a particular grade. And Navasco was open. If you had evidence that you were about rewriting, you could come and justify. So I went to Navrongo Secondary School for the A-level. And I'm proud to say that 1991, I probably was one of the best A-level students Navasco produced. I still hold one of the best grades ever in business management from Navasco. That record have not been broken. And so yes, this was what motivated. But traveling to Navrongo Chair was a difficult one. 7 hours from Tamale to Navrongo. And then you are carrying your gari in a chop box. You are not sure of the metro mass. It was, we have survived and we have come a long way. Thank you, Chair.
So, Honorable Nominee, I can understand why you had to go through a law program with those inspirations you've studied, philosophy, sociology, and all, and then from there you had to do law. Now, I note from page 3 of 3 on your CV, respectfully, your membership of the Ghana Bar, 2002 to date. As you may be well aware, as a lawyer, your membership to the bar or with the bar, at the bar, originate from your being a member of a law firm or a department of an agency so recognized, by the state. Now let me explain, because my respected colleague is trying to draw my attention, though not on record. When you are called to the bar, you are a lawyer. You've been called to the bar after pupillage, yes. But your annual subscription, you cannot, unless something has changed that I don't know, you are able to pay for your subscription if you can relate to a law firm or a department, a legal department of an institution. So please, that is not indicated. Which law firm do you?
Chairman, thank you very much. At the time I finished University of Ghana, even though a student activist, I had a strong bond with Speaker Alban Bagbin. And therefore, he recommended me for Law Trust. I've since been, one of our partners is here, James Mensah, who is my law school mate. And minority leader, the chairman of this committee, I graduated from law school with him the same day, Bernard Ahiafo, with Honorable Amwakwata and Professor Abuchi and Ben Say of Nanado Chambers and others. So I am tied to Law Trust, and I'm a lawyer in good standing. I've paid all my subscription. Indeed, subject to Parliament clearing me, I do 2 additional things. I'm into football and I'm into law. I appeared before the 8th Parliament to get justification to hold office
Honorable
of
Nominee,
office.
enough. Honorable Nominee, the almighty free SHS that you're looking forward to review is in order. I mean, obviously coming from where we started, from where people even thought it is not possible. I am happy that as a nation, we appreciate the fact that we've done so well in educational reforms. I commend the respected Dr. Yahweh Duchum for the effort. I commend Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe, who is not with us in this parliament, for his effort. And above all, the Akufo-Addo government. I feel assured that you intend to review and look at the areas that were not too successful so that you make it better. That said, may I tease your mind on this?
there is this talk that even in mighty America, free education does not include boarding.
Ebushafo ti dia ekwaso wo parliament no na che minister designates Ministry of Education Haruna Iddrisu na wo mo evet no enti ho na ono no dia said ade na ye ndo hwe a wonche because edom tanachi edom support no na populi story join me na afensu no Haruna Kwame
Haruna Muhammad. Nana Medina ntimi mbon. Mi pa dina want me ambon.
Say enye ogel.
Nti why girl, wo girl na wotimi bo odin no.
Say me bo nene populisto.
Na mi so.
Haruna Muhammad.
Debi. Me na me design him no count.
Nana. Na adenjina mo bomudin Haruna Muhammad. On sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
They are not addressing
but it's the prophet's name.
They are not addressing the prophet. They are addressing the subject of the prophet.
Oh, okay. I guess.
And there's a place where anywhere they mention it, addressing that particular person, you need you need to give that
peace be unto you.
Peace be unto you.
Okay.
Yes.
So as when I Muhammad not there
in the context
Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
So once you just mention, it is not false.
Okay.
But they say
but
when you do
for the
it,
appellative
when you do it, you get reward.
Yes, it's true.
Because you are wishing the person may your soul rest in peace. I mean, that's it. Peace be upon
you.
That's all. So you are just as you pray for someone's, to rest in peace. The same way God would bless you to stay in peace.
Okay. But I must say, Listo Akwaba.
Yeah, Odonia.
Arina Akwaba.
Enuado.
Saturday, Kwaji and Nikakra.
Fine. Mammy, I buy a Tiamo, only at Mama.
One woman demolition army.
And but no problem.
My Kwaji and Yankasa Saturday night. They are called 2 a.m.
You're free baby Samedi Swa.
No, more invite you.
Obina invite you.
The attorney said,
no, wahala.
When your friends abandon your invitation on the way,
okay,
it means they know what you can do when you come to the ground.
It means that you are not part of the list.
So it's either say Kaubaya and will be gay.
Oh, me, my worry me.
Debbie, someone will wait my worry for.
Yes, my worry me no, but see, I mean to me worry.
Oh, you two.
Me too.
Oh, okay.
So and still counting.
And still counting though, but at least I have to be disciplined.
Hey. Okay. Eti ya mrana ya ni nkomo issues wo ho. Issues bebre ho but me pese ye free over the weekend. Incident esi anoa na ye ka boboase. So far report ye nya chese nipa 9. Ena free mu efa de esi. Ntiari na me frase also. Because of that in discussion now and starting to na
Michia Etiefo senior lister Michia una wama siono shasientam because minyantia say we call Parliament House to assist Haruna.
Yes,
Iddrisu, to
my beloved,
your beloved brother and friend Haruna Iddrisu. He's our senior brother from the north.
Vetting. Oh, okay. Okay.
Obuasi. Minyantia say about 4 or 5 buses from the north. Yes,
you said 4 or 5.
Yes, bus.
7 buses.
Okay, that's
7 buses from northern region.
Yes, specifically Tamale.
Hey.
Yeah, to come and support the former leader. The only Gangdu. When him say yebo obi Gangdu in the Gbani means Surunku Nepal unique person. Gangdu, yes.
Gangdu. Okay.
Yeah, like it's something that
Aduna is a Gandu.
Yeah, Aduna is a Gandu. You knew Bia to say or no.
Okay.
What they say in his constituency and Tamale at large. There's none like him. And Duduana Betia say and also witness the fact say baby a okopie no say osukura na uniaji yeti ha no say hey we love you the entire house no cry questions no so
the minority side you say we love
you questions just say onim and there's no sector of this economy harona would no kwa on excel he oyobia onim governance oyobia wache in the area of parliamentary services and the rest no nti say he would be loved across section of parliament nti enu de me nwanwa but yenko obuase me hu pictures no me hura ho pictures bi mu hura mantime anhwe because I ask myself several types of questions are now a woman trimu. One, nia oko wuye no, whose interest? Wayanti na uko wuye. Dianti na uko wuye. We nyina na esi kosi ewu, yebe si okosi esi. Because yeti ekurum ha de bia ye bohu dowo. De bia ye ka ho asam. De bia ye to amanfo fo. Say galamse eya dia eha o man Ghana. So let's do all that we could so that nasubeti for the larger interest. Nana me amiti hoyi. Say woman me land say kotu galamse. I don't know how to start it. Me nimsa na me shasi. And it is not my fault. Ahimfuna omuwo honum so no to a large extent senior usha duduona na mawe etasi this kind of clashes ni galamsea ekokoso wo saa ntamono eya dia if you don't take care the insecurity nature of that particular area no ebejinsem sure to the extent that you would go and hire hoodlums and hire criminals and hire omu free different area from Obuasi and Tamono. And you know, say there's so much insecurity in the country, for that matter, Obuasi enclave. I am happy that the national security and then the military was able to intervene at the right time. Anka enko sifi, the way and manner the people were slaughtered, the way and manner the clash na sana na ekono. Anka niaye hui would have been a different matter altogether. But we need peace. Nia ebano abawi.
But Haruna, you say you're fighting against Galamsey, this illegal mining. Any of them say land no, obi a land angry good for omo trespass in omo use that illegal means no di area. But as a military, mo dina baby mo guide baby. Na nkrofo abuewrem. No mo surrender. Akoto patche wabunkotodwe patche. E was say mudi tu egu wo mo so.
You see, you were in a state of uncertainty. Say, near obedi boneno. As a military, say only military training now. When they want to capture, it's a strategy. You don't know who is coming. Unimnia owo omwa who capture omochi. You don't know the motivation behind Anya. No, but there's nothing that would prevent anybody, so long as your life is threatened, not to attack. I'm not justifying ya omuye no. I'm not at all. But to the extent they say someone would invade, senior, to say uti ufi, and then all of a sudden my boy room. And then I raise my hands. Say, fachame bro anka wunyame a wobekumi. So all of this issue no has to do with the impunity level at which omutu galamsey no, and then the politicians behind those are omuchicheni ahimfo no. So all this thing will get to be resolved when near odi assassino emma sa galamsey fo no, when the person is called to answer questions. Anglo Gold Ashanti etisa area no ena mini unina nim for only God knows the number of years a omo ho no. So to identify that particular place as near that huge deposit, for which reason yebeko ho ekoto galamsey illegally, that alone is a crime. It's a crime. So whatever the police or the military did, can never amount to a criminal activity. Therefore, we should call them to book. Let's look at how a manner those are no omukoho eko disa bonino nia no omu pewo honum, because it's a trespassing. What interest that they have, as a matter of fact. Let's look at it holistically. So if today, for example, the Zongo 7 na ekuo mu ewo ahwen kwanta, can you justify that killing? Because today we are making this reference because at the time they were not at the sites. They were at ahwen kwanta area going home, and then they followed them and killed them. Today, whatever happens at the site, where could someone be attacked at the same time you would be exchanging fire? You surrendered. Yes, probably if you had done it at the time I would surrender. As for bullet, the trigger, once you trigger it, you can call it. What trigger? So as for me, I stand by any actor a bit more preventing the environment, bringing back the green nature of and then how Anglo Gold operates. I have had business with Anglo Gold over the years. Onya, if you go to Anglo Gold Ashanti in Obuasi, you will be a friend Kumachu. It's a red flag zone. Kumachu, a red flag zone. So to be able to invade that particular or trespass to that end, is serious. So, Nana, I will not justify killing, but sometimes, what interest will drive you to go and kill yourself? Omo ano oda omo da hono dudu na wo yiri omo ma, and you will just go and die kosewu, and then leaving this family in this particular state. But what would you say? You need to be driven by certain motivations. Your family, for that matter. So, Nana, I would not justify, but I would also make sure, say, what is right is done at the right time, and nobody would say, the military didn't do well. The military, yes, would have an account to say, but so they have, look, when you go, somebody will write your story for you. Then that somebody will be there to write your story for you. Maybe it might not be accurate, but your story will be told at the wrong time. See, this should serve as a guide. We have seen areas in this country where under Nana Akufo-Addo, okay, where tax,
but military, soldier for na Haruna, soldier for na mo ho no no. Said you mo ka no. Enya first time, nya second time, nya third time mo call, or mo ta call. Enche mo di aba say land ni ya Anglo Gold dia. But land o ma yesu adwuma o ma gya to ho. Ya o mo nkwa. So these small scale miners say illegal miners no. O mo koso. Omo kwa bi ha ya chi wo mu nkrofo ni bi then ya do ma stand trial prosecute wo mu ya remand bi no. So what changed? Said this time around there
You see,
yen shoot we nya wo mo ba ho no mo yen shoot.
I disagree with Aruna, but I want to
wait. Major Sulemana, Major Mahama
Adams.
What happened to his body? To the extent that if you could see, say, this person is like this, and you refuse to admit him, and to even admit why will tell you, say, everybody is wild, and the area is a security zone. Me, I'm not justifying a senior. But the point I'm making is, say, let's find a way of discouraging that Sanyama. Because even say that land is leased to me for 100 years, I still own it until the 100 years, then I'll release it. What do you want there? It doesn't matter whether you normally go there. So court, then they remand them. Why are they keep doing that? Why do they remind them? Don't go there. It's bad. Let's find a way of discouraging such activities. No, say if people do not die for Mother Ghana, we will not have this freedom to even be expressing. So people should die to serve as deterrents. People should die to make sure, say, whatever you want to do, you must do it responsibly. But whatever would happen, I can't sit here to justify near SC or Honum, but a time. So it should serve as deterrence. Nana.
Okay, Nana could be more.
If we enraba Miraho Papa Miraho because my dream is Sebi Andrew say oh my Ghana ye bema Sebi ye bambo sem ayet and said ye million masoja for a year or boasena na say if we are say nyansa esombo eche ne omanyina na penfosi obi funkumu a obi mfumu nwa on say nipa ye come ho asemu yi ya omuni hoyi penfo abu bebi say efunu di fo san say efunu ni anu a odi beyi ne ho anu sabi enti ye ka asem na ne aka ne agufunu so na ebia na menu Haruna on said dan ti asem ni mu yie na odwen se nipa na so den keke ena akoja ne wu enye aso den keke ye nyina ye ti o mamu ena nyankopon achen agudie ewo yasase asase na nyame ebo yen ba yen o my Ghana mu no yen yadia ana mpanifuo bi kakraa bi omo ene mrofo bi edi nkita ho ena yen yasase no omo de ama emrofo bi se omo enkotu asase ni mu agudie na omukotuo no o my Ghana yenya mu ohamu nchichemu enum 5% mpo yenya omutu nso a omu na kire de omu anya na omu a kire de omu betua ana edu ba bia ensem sei ba e wo se yenya abotre pa na ye kan se ne tie na fata se ne be ya ye betimi de periperi yo aboama on my way ne nkanko ene ne mpuntuo aye krabehwe so ye Ghana ni na imagine say akwasi broni bi fra ma no ne aba so obetu gold na gold na obetuo no otu no okrom akwan a omonye bibia wo boase bia kire say oboase sebi enkoye so ko to say takwa Goldfields o ma yene wo bebre wo I will bet me don't say go face away, go face away. Contrary to the Ecosu or Boise, and Tessa. Now, Sabi, we are so jenny. And yes, I will free a man on it, a beer, say America for soldier for an Ebia or mobile campaign, no, and who buy. We are Ghana for Unia Ghana, Sabi, or Kopi Biabidi. And yes, I said you Anglo good for more. Your friend is saying, more. I mean, I move to good, no.
Daddy, I'm friend daddy, underground, we
underground, no. And you want no maba. Yeah, idea.
Aluvia mining and surface mining. Omumudi, I know your surface mining.
Galamsey for the
surface mining, yes.
Where a large scale, where yes, deep. And Aluvia is in the water.
Sorry, it's in the water, yeah.
So, what it is that, Omono, Omo echo breaki into that space hono. Obi enu obeba bejina radio so aka say omo ya ade pa.
Da.
Never.
Da.
Tina me see obi fum kumu a. Obi fum nyane enwa. Ade a soldier for na ye ni amon ho e wo se ye twoma so. Sa abai way and twa soldier for na so a. Look, the street will mobilize and meet them squarely. Because what are Jimmy?
You need to justify Nientina. We should meet them squarely.
Yes, you have to meet them squarely. Okobo obi eja pade ho ban. Odi pakwa ye hwan. Yeah, all too good.
Okay.
I'm going good for me hwan.
Na aban
land.
Yes, na aban mo.
Illegal.
Yes, illegal.
Yes, aban no ya adwen. Me no ya adwen.
Okay.
Tie. Me no ya adwen.
Yeah.
Gold na o tuo no ani asase no eno ni nipa no ho na ne hu hia
that don't justify justify way me
you are justifying why obi mo obi true
dey me pa chere
maybe they also ma justify
senior me ba
no what the who say soldier ni e si me abo obi true aku no
wasi fie ena ma babo wuro fie
yes
say me ba fa wo japade
yes
na obi ku a na wo say you japade no na wo nkwa na wo nia me ku ya no. Which one is the best?
What's you dying?
It is different. I am interest.
What of what's you dying?
Because they pay royalties.
Royalties?
Yes, they pay.
Haruna,
yes.
Don't let us go there.
Yes.
How much royalties do they pay?
Whether it is 10 or 20, they pay royalties. Anna.
No, how much royalties do they pay?
I want to royalties and I want to.
And I say, how much is that money?
Ebia.
I assume put any
Haruna, assassin. Ye chama mo concession ye chama mo. My ye swadwuma assassin da ho. Mo free honom.
For how many?
Assassin da ho.
For how many years are the more?
Yeah. Omo ye justify say. Omo edim Russia wo mu nsemu. E trespass ye call angry good for land so.
So omo call ya na ye sha she ku.
And no be unjustify, but osho reports and then eyewitness account ya eba. Maybe dem me hu say mu soldier for na mo na mo guide that place no. Mu wo ho no mo for a purpose for a reason.
Omo say onu pa no. Commander no awo. Omo say commander no enya ye friend say call. Na call na onya ye no. And lead to the killing of the about 9 or 15.
I say how best sexy we because guy na ye ne kasa no or confirm not.
How do you misbehave like this?
Even as at the time.
No, why do you have to justify soldier for makokum nipa?
Omu dwane kwa na mu shoot.
I'm not justifying.
No, you are no nipa no.
If it's a clash,
nipa no mo na mo say, soldier for na mo say. And conform no a shootout no. Where is the evidence?
Well, against your evidence.
Against the evidence that Omuna also say. Muku omunko for no. Obviously no mun create you. So show the evidence of a crime.
That's the evidence.
Show evidence.
That's the evidence against Nia Omu.
Because it makes no sense.
There be anything American can say.
It makes no sense.
Who could say wow? Somebody will write your story for you. Somebody will write your story for you.
Sense.
What do I say? Because for me, as I sit here,
you see,
whatever the military know, it is not just.
By the time I'm done,
but say, evasion no happen there.
But Haruna, at least
you
will apologize to the bereaved.
No, sir,
because you see, share. May bo obi asase ho ban. O too good. Hwan akwasi broni bi a wono waba meme mamu. Ena otwa royalties. Enti me soja ni a me ye Ghana ni. Me bo le japade me pacho me ba. No, they try to let you understand. It's the reality. Foreigner. It's the reality. I'm not being on the side of anybody, but I'm speaking the reality.
Which is that
the truth.
Foreigners.
Look,
they don't
are they not foreigners?
So they don't have rights.
So you want to mean that the foreigner has a right over the Ghanaian?
No.
This is not to justify that.
Haruna, Listowell, there were conversation coming in foreigner. On funny 2 minutes beje land.
Debbie, and also does not take away the foreigner aspect.
No.
And a medical team also say no. Ghana from penny phobia.
There are other
Ghana from penny phobia. The entia a free die Kufado can say or per se or Chagalam Simu. A quite small scale miners. No, I raised the voice and said, everything mining in this country should be halted because say Obama Bronia too. Na me bibini me koda de na mempe. Nyansa bia nim. Tell me the nyansa ewo mu. Say me am ya Ghana ni no. Wo say me ntimi nkotu gold. Na broni de o metu nko. No money royalties are less 5%. What sense does it make? Are you supporting the status quo? Say ya the papa. Say broni metu gold. Alpha gold na nko ni krom. Anko bra. Over 90%, no, 95% of anko. Now we be bini na Nyankopon nim nyansa onu di gold ni dua ukromu no. Wo de men to bi. Ya kwaka wo say ya the papa say odi pakọ wa anfa etu na besi ukon so. Pani bi na ni ato kase na omu die. Eti wo say nipa na omu from no, omu hu say pani na oye sa no oye nipa boni ni. I'm not being specific. I know the American.
You see,
and it is not the first time. It should tell you, say, wherever there is agitation, anytime you see agitation, see the agitators as the right in society. Because
even if they are wrong,
they could not be wrong.
But
nobody wakes up to agitate for
the probability is high.
The probability says obey wrong,
is high. People rise against certain decisions of government. It doesn't make sense.
They are not for the people.
No, but say one because say people are immune to development. To a large extent. People are immune to certain development. Why? It is
it is not true.
Streamline.
Go do mutu o Ghana ha no.
Yeah.
If I can say now, mu use no kure kum yen. Eche de galamsey fo ye no.
Oh, but
na de ni Ghana. Emre bi ankaso obuase anka. Ya ankaso obuase anka na de.
Meba. Nti ni galamsey na ye. Ni galamsey fo ye.
Yes. I'm for the cancer and kidney disease.
But say, yeah, nyina so a year to Musa near Galamsey for a year, almost a year.
I don't know. We are proud to discuss Galamsey, say now the papa. But Miss Weber discussing Bronies on us like more than your papa. And you also called defend Brony.
I don't know, just defending Brony
by his action. No, Asama, what makes you who's work as a But
Haruna, me say my list over in Kasa.
No, because Asama Haruna kaya no. Na semebufuo ba man kasa. The reason is that hwe obi fumokum men kasa nipa no mokoye sa ade no. Emrantie na yakum omo no. Men kasa they were right.
Yes.
Men kasa
no dey obi and justify say.
But sabi my amfumso. Ebia ebi kwa ma ye niamon ho a enye. Ebi amaye baako maye mienu maye bia empredu da bia me ba wo tia me wo de mra tia me manko e wo se wo hu se bibi wo ho a se bi enka yie enti no adan ye nsi hu nkonwa na ye nto ato adwen na ye mpe se bi ne puma sibria ne ye hu se ade we ya e koso yi ebi a yeye ni say ya ebeboa sebi oko Anglo Gold your friends Mr. Newmont go feel sir baby o ma ye adwuma atwamu a o ma free ho no o mo de amata kwa boys no mo tum galamsey o mo kono so mo nya bi wo de ya wo so fa de ne mo na watwa fence atwa ho ehia na wo se bi ho a wo ba beto abontimpunu te se wo de odidi eye medium didi enye ete ya de boni na Anglo Gold for mo edit ekuro ne so no adena go face for the o ma hu nyansa se aha ye to bi ene ye gya ho ena shaft na da ho ena o mu kom o kota kwa your friend baby shaft em say ho no kra ye ekuro kra me refinidi ye ka say ya obozo bi be text abrel ada ho ya boys no we say duka ena ade sign ko si wo say wo ye community mining wo ho oboa na o tudi ena boys no say abanfo fraba yi yesi akopam mo kra ma em say ba akokra wa koti kokoniwa apam mo because o ma free ho
ma tu de mu betu ayi
dem betu ho ma tu ayi
land no ma say na wie
ena boys no so no sabi ekomo ya ekom na ya wo nya sabi we bi kope bibia bedi no enu na we ne de yemfa to ho no ene me be ye den na nam enya nipa no sabi wote wo na bia na so odin bi na ebi a wo kope bibia bedi keke na dabi ayade a ahomeche na dabi na gold ben e wo wiasim gold ben e che so mbo che nipa nkwa ya wo soja ni wakodi nkwase asem we ni e be ka wo se soja ni ye right nti wo ko bobro ni ade ho ban na soja ni no ha ne kwa na ma ne kwan se ho ne ma ne that authority se obetimi akwa ko nti ye security e ho na ye sa wo security ama na bo gold mine ho ban a ade na akofa soja ni na juma ye territorial interior etom compare dey wo ho soja ni wo mo ye fe ni say onye interior job wo ye territorial ye fe ni say obuase ho ye territorial ete wo se atwa soja fo na so ebi anka ho dan akwase asampa na soja fo na die no kwase asampa na soja fo sebi me tie kura de ma ne twa me nsuru mu ne se nipa ro kura ne yeso o ma bu nkotodwe se
omo pa chaw omo dwane nyina na mu di tuo ni guo
o ti ase na wo soja ni obi dwane ye bo na tituo when it say osa soja ni se soja ni immediately aben so obi apagya den sa no na je ko peacekeeping ko ye den UN frame se mumra peacekeeping ye ka che mo se obi edane na chi sei ade mawa ye mo na chituo ubo we soja ni na bo bi a chituo you have to be court martialed akwasa sem na mudie no obi a wadane na chi na che sa de na ho ye no wajai eno okọ wa bomo chituo asandi tuo pradada na obi a wapeja ne nsa sebi akwa cheme me ya bone wo se anya hands up na oka na mama me hands up so no so ebom duo media me ogidi se jo mahama
what say na eyade o ma plan ato so mbekum
yes because that corner they say commander and receive you know they should make sure they investigate the subject matter. It must not just end there. Sure. Aso da fu de nyambra sem wo Ghana hanoma ya jai omo in this democracy ya hwe ye bedru baby no Ghana for will pick hands in their hands and fight them. Akwasa sem no mu die no. Sure, de omo koye no asama mra bi etwa mu no. Bi donya me se omo ti na ye. So ye soja ni na yan suma o baby. Na koye onu ama boni na se civilians ko che oboa. Eni kwa se ukọ fra wu nuan ma soja for se yen ko ne yen ko kontokwa foko na fa se wo ne fa su enyansa what ma say mo be sa fa na obo so obi se soja tare ko no na mbia a innocently no na ama for ko attack no enya the training na ukọ soja ye de ma wo no enya wo body ni training no ye training wa adwen enti soja ni ana adwen mu o ha no eni kwa se wo ma na ye part of you ye training wa adwen e wo se wa adwen ne nya hoden enya wo body etisa emrantia akufo do apagya omo e de omo akogu soja mu ankwasasem kwa no mu di we wo bekom no na sa akofo mu nyina akufo do ne fa omo aduma kwasiafo nkwa soja ni obi apagya ne south maboni tuo obi adane na chi maboni tuo we ye soja ni Haruna me nuanu bebre wo soja mu
Nana.
I will condemn them any day, any time when they are wrong.
Senior,
because
senior,
they are wrong.
Senior,
they are wrong.
Let's look at the justification. Sure.
There is no justification for Sekokum
Nipa. Very good.
There is no justification.
Killing of human being.
Yes.
Dear. No one would admit say Okumobia eye. Nobody. That's one. Two. No one would also say we invade obi property dia meba one say ube ko obi property there is this that we will write say a reserved place and now do not trespass.
Yes, no trespass.
What you say now yam bisa omu ano omu ko sa field no assassin no when obetima ka say assassin ya media meba that's why I am coming omu ko honum no omu ankasa nim say bebi a mekọ no enye me asase su na mekọ it is illegal now so aswodinti omu ko honum. So now are you saying say bebi a say na omu bowro honum no it is right and now the killings is what you are condemning? That's one. Two, whatever would happen no meba whatever me see near omu ye no to the extent say you are justifying that assassina Anglo Gold is minding on no because enam so say it is of no benefit to Obuasi mine.
Yes.
Therefore no it is right for anybody to enter that illegal.
I haven't said so.
That's what you are assuming.
No,
that's what you are
about
you are saying, say.
No,
you are justifying, say. You are offering juma.
You have
now for so be animu dia. Oh. We say
yesterday no be condemn say e kwan yo mo fa some trespass yo mo ko.
No one is justifying that.
Standing here can say
the killings.
So Jenny, yes, the killings.
It's wrong. Haruna, you have not changed your
David, I won't justify the but the entry no sooner it is not justifiable. Some catch you say
the entry will be not justify.
Yes, it's wrong. Young person, if we are abrogating our contract, Obuasi me since 2000 now, me shall say Obuasi Anglo Gold. And I have had series of complaints about mia mankasa. The Juma na mi wohonum eye. To the extent say you will see people who does not have any reason to come and stop you. And I'm so say mimi ahaya mimi kro. O maye mindy, they would illegally stop you and extort money from you. So say ekosua. Definitely, even to the extent say omwa security. Then you say why do you have to even hire the services of military? It means the threat of Obuasi Anglo Gold Ashanti is on the high, and that is why you can employ anybody's services to protect your land. Yes.
Okay.
Not to cut him. You see, when I make to say, we are Bruni, Waba, who you with Juma. Ghana in Abetono. Dear Nefe. And I may cite go face for go face for Omutu Yano, Omutu Yano Mujaho. No, say. The crow man and soon to be. You see the wisdom. And so much had the many actually be from Mutu. They are working. The crow man is so called Munyaka Crano Mabidi. Now what you say, baby, I want to a yes, baby, I want to a baby, I want to a what's it was what called in Jose Umu Bianco
for a reason.
For what reason?
Solo Pacho Brema. Solo
Parliament.
Oh, Debbie, because I now into your parliament. Because now I said, Urahani aqua parliament. Because now coming
Parliament also because of whom is a question. It's of no use. Yeah.
We love you,
in Semura Motuana Mudino. Hey, there's a groma in serious. Anyway, match will be actually to a chair, Mohammed. Darama, wasn't that Galamsey as Rebuku to be?
Well, almost on patch, according
to wine.
According to one microphone back, they say what that confirm
Galamsey Bako.
One that confirm not chili.
Anna, I'm for no Kutadi. No, you see, no, because me argument today,
okay,
and I agree entirely with Mohammed. Yes, you see, me matter was that.
Okay.
Sango for na ko no mo kwa to go to the benefit of was for na so mo.
Omo.
Say policy wise no, say oman we na jimifo ebedi ye nim na ye abro. Say papa peni timi kwotro no assign mining contract lease or ne Anglo Goods or say abrofo mo mefa 95% go Ghana ye mefa 5%. E ho no wo so obufu ko.
Yes.
Enya broni ni so.
Enya broni no. Dabi bitch list of me na bitch opa.
No, but do you remember I mentioned that we don't even get up to 5%?
Absolutely.
And what did I blame?
So the government that should be there.
I want to make answer say government because your government biba.
Yes, but did you cannot say it. You can't blame Anglo Gold. Yeah, Mama can be bincho. Sa minus for na muti omo. I'm telling you it's never true.
It's not.
Omo kwa na omo tutu. Asema bentina na asoja for no.
Omo bua omo because no me do omo kwa face.
Wo obi agalam, wo tira galam say side down.
I'm telling you.
Wo tira galam say side. Wo the galam say nante down.
Me dey make for me ko hu omo na no.
So ordinance pine na beko. Eh now who will the
Solo, let me ask you one question. Solo. Good no. Enye said that ho na akwa no akofa.
O kwa asase ase.
Ukubrem.
Yes.
Ena wo kɔ no. Ukuretu.
Yes.
Sɛ wo kɔto abosoja ni.
Yes.
Na soja ni na wu.
Yes.
Na owu a na watimi akɔ. Na obekɔ beba no na employ.
Dabi, di omo ye ni. Eye gang, ejira soja for state said dey persist. Ye kwa ye omo amo guide, mo top.
Sɛ oni ho na na meka.
Ale wo mo asase ase de A2 eni je o se bebie sika obi ayeja eni ti gam omo over power mo a na kwikro mo tunyo ma na bese akọ now soja ni bie no na dwene mu da wa
soja ni bi ho
o se de
ai bebre
ke obo ase o am kase matra obo ase o da he bi wo kro mpi fa gatem omo awiawie mu a gata wo mfa mu da no na omo akọ yi gold no omo yi omo de akọ enti se ye takọ se Oman ye mining leases in Nenya. Ye na say obi ajapade pa de obewure mu no me support.
No one is supporting that.
E to my money.
Na obi funkuma ye fun.
Soldier for na me soldier for na say na me dey adwuma. Me do soldier for na say omugure na nyoma miensa a onipa na kan na ma me gi soldier for kra di. Woni ba na say omugure mu no esanse na omukotu agudie ni nti no. Omo de chisel, omo de your friend is knives. And ye the gonna throw the nka ho soldier for the boss a chisel knives pump action eka ho so it tells you say o ma say bonia problem aba no ana o mu yi to na free mu a soldier for ye nua na o mu soldier for bi o ho no mu a me nua no bi o ho mo obo ase o ma brief mu heavily so I don't have any emotions for the SC no o mu ye mistake go mu yi I'm telling you soldier ni wu a he Maso Mahama, okoye so okoye friendly fire. Yankuro danger obwase. Okoye so okoye negotiation. Elitimi enfe ni agro. Memie ma ye institutions ni nya wiki. Memie ma ni nya wiki.
Not allow this.
Sa obi ekodi nsemu hu ho a.
Civil you.
Na so be tretuo so jani.
Me question ba kwa.
Busame, senior. Busame.
Aden na. Asojafo.
Yes.
And ebo Anglo Gold no buy.
Eno tie ye tuwe ubetua kofa so jeni abebo ho buy. Wo motua ka.
Yes, asama wo.
Omotua. Campaign no na de biankofo koye ewurem kofa gold. Anglo Gold ntoko esisi ho no. in the 90s, in the 2000s, everyone confrontation.
I remember those times.
Yes.
Me say galam say yes for you be. If Angle when some na omo tumu e mo amran ko mu ko si e
me say enyoma e koso no. Enyoma e koso sa oboase oro ho. People have no idea.
Haruna has nailed it. I see even James and soldier food.
So can say anything at the end of the year no. Ye besere. Your minds no anti am the one name with your
but so no be so tie who blame NDC say omo na.
I have a lot of videos such as NDC furniture kutupa. Let me tell you, see, and then you man yan beka. And then they shouldn't provoke some of us because of what me make your bosses here. And to trust some people are taking advantage of the mere fact change of government. The moment to be president, that is it. The president is the president of Ghana. And yet the president of a political party. Make me show the women organizer. Our was in the video. Walk as I said, but you want to cause us as I could did. Omo boy rango go do akwa could did. Why? Because you NDC? Why must you allow that? My friend, this impunity must stop.
But when you say one lady be NDC ni now catch him say blame NDC for mo and no more parliamentary candidates because of message in the campaign no more ye.
You see a lot of
and I back power be mama ko.
They say no more don't worry and no more
blame so because of say change of government then
yeah and no more blame. And until I'm so be blame soldier for no you have to be extra careful. A soldier for many interest be o obi kwahwe apa me nua kwaku mensa ono one or come out for way yeah my soldier for that a week. And to me I was one of them that criticized or was it west or east secretary confrontation with the soldier. Don't let the state be weak. Yeah my soldier for week I'm telling you that you won't have any soldier to defend you.
Much as I agree with you.
Yes.
My next question is
yes.
Soldier for
yes.
Adiomu yeah. Nipa wapijanisa.
I know you reported. I deal with the state institution report. Ghana forces a issue state.
We have.
But Ghana forces the na ujidi.
No.
Victims no.
Who is that victim? Kronfo no na mi nkotie no.
Omo no so de na mo kan.
Dabi o kronfo no na wo pese mi nkotie.
Kronfo a ye chi.
Mi nkotie kronfo no. What are you talking about? Say obi a wo no what you mean I am bold afu kwakodi di asase we si no no about the conference we say be ntie na asem mama ntie Ghana forces na wotu we ya wotu dada de obi engogro maka chinkotu dwo what is the Ghana forces for no so je ni bi ekun bi obo ase what is obi ekun bi obo ase we must call a spade and not a big spoon trespass we be yes mu de to na che ya gas crash dem a mo be boy ro so magyako it must not be tolerated. Me free say we have an opportunity to right the wrongs of yesterday. And it to open it says I'm doing okasa na mbuafu. Because me papa ye Anglo go do a mine engineer. Or what has a chief executive dey know ye. I dey know ye. What free so we dey be na mo long speeches. Abra na show my Ghana ninsa. We be the big guy in Obuasia. We bet me gira mo na so ama mines no abe yo look at a point ya two Anglo gold no no. Nango for crash obu po bia na ton $1 otu voka wante
etum
ya ye man more than 100 years ya ntu enya Ghana krantumi ankam wano ankwanko fa mines no do your man ye bre ho do your man yese kwasi broni eba no de sika beshem na John Voy no mu di akire. And so that is an issue we must tackle. And I was thinking say abenya opportunity do ade be call lands and natural resources minimum somebody in dia someone like Dr. Tony Obi. He is a very experienced miner. This is the time you need such people to go in there and implement pragmatic policies. By the end, yeah. And this I'm maybe the water there. Yeah, comedy, doesn't mean a comedy. No matter time to no boy Roby, there's some good. And our bank say it doesn't work like that. Say, yeah, Jaya, yeah, to a meme call, we took one as a man on it, because he brought Janua. That's what mommy contract for. Who is a member? Na me o ma ba 2x4 foi abaha na say ya sign your life dia mom unti kroma le discover lithium ya sign out like that unti kroma so ye penny for na die mu pese menkum nya mafu eno na ma ye breti se yakoto aba sa maburu na yakwa asase ase no that must be their clarion call also bubusa mpanyinfoɔ sɛ betuma wo a ɛdeɛ na ɔbɛyɛ ama me so betumi nya man ne concession ni ayɛ dɛ ayɛ adwuma ɛnyɛ obi a wɔso ɔso abetua ne man ne concession ka na ɔse deɛ yɛ me nko blame soja ni nana soja ni so obi ba no obedi agro now life with that tankroma finish him
hey
hwɛ na me nua na onkomra na me gosie ɛna no soja ni ba ko bi call ka so a ɔkɔyɛ mistake akwa na nye kunu ɔne no nye nipa nye kunu hwɛ nye tumi nya ne sa o nye tumi nya sa nkyem hunu no okrom a we have to be serious
kai who say we are in a state
obi akwatra ba so na governor to on my report
listo
Bawie.
Mene munyina munya. Wow, you see, that is why we are saying no. Oh. Institutions are hodwa. Sorry. E wo Ghana ha no. Obi ewo mu na oye ade na eye sinto a ye correct no. As far as I know, and for Corona or Mawuno, a war, and Yadiana was say your market here. Obienu Awaka said the Omoya any year. And Sir Impo Omo Ekosani Chiompo gu Yenuanma Soja for Swa. And Kanya dia sebi betina studio hanuma ball ma baso nenya da but to the extent say soja ni bi anyone ma watimi e the evidence of say enkofo no kura tutuo e ma ne kan ye
omo no exchange guns
because exchange of gun ayidie e wo say wutimi kire yen say obi bo tuo no kura mpo no obi ti kokoniwa what you say? Entino say on a normal day, you can say, oh, and Kofono, no my too aggressive, and Omuko boo buying Nino Manioma, and until you soldier for your right, say Omo Mutu Kuma, and Yadi Papa. You are encouraging a dear impunity in the service and in the force.
Okay.
Last but not the least, Metu in IF. As Ghanaians, say hooliganism and fa the papa biama and fa the papa biama we ni po ma hwe omo krai che say ebi mu ho krampa ye si nim ba bi omo firi ade be che kura bia na me kura me hu nipa wo mu ebi ana wo so hu nipa wo mu rather say ye be ma ebinum tirimu aye omo de enya soja fo nyina ne nyansa enye obi oye commander bia aden ayi your friend is saying dampare onye posini
dampare ko da so
ho what you say entino mesre much as your institutions no ya wo se ye bo ho ban no miscreants bebri akowrem enunti na me stress aban em domu asuko me de omo ye na soldier for no ye no kum nipa ba ku mienu miensa wo de kawane nyese bia ye kwa akwachi obo kra na bia etuo kra fa ho na soja fo amo ye training mo eti ye training mo se mo de etuo nkwa na mo tutunku nipa eti antinka soja fo ni ntimi nche omo
okay
they could have done a lot of things
oba eti ni nyina ne se announcement ketua bia me ye free ho
okay
ye nua no a ye friend is a MPP o ma chance circulating criteria bi a kire se yama Ira Lanchamantin appointment as acting director 24-hour economy any problem say on be propaganda after all say be man di na ashata bebre but be say me kire o say sa opposition akwantu no ye 4 years akwantu o ma beto ye emu atete ne atepoi no enya asem keto o eno di se jimie se ya no mo de be start de ya omo be che papa opposition na me fa sa kwan so nchia me nua abrechum the hard working abrechum so hard working yes so hard working
okay
de bia wo tumi kura ye wura lanchamantin e de ko be bia wo bia me nua abrechum wo bo ho modin
okay
na nya me be hirawo sa e hirawo
Okay.
Also the people come one. Oh, job breakthrough.
I presume they say Wagner Boda there. In fact, he is the first to have held Alan, and he will be the last. Kopim say, "Oh no, Alan,
okay." Madam say, movement for change. 24-hour economy director. You see you. Madam say. Okay. I was for your bedding como Benji Estate. 7 step. Sorry.
No problem.
7 step for a Johnny and Enumray. Bronya chede ni new year chede 2025 a chede and omo de ebra ye enti ena de woni me producer ena de ase yakọ ni blue mimi de ye see blue ena wonso de blue na kwa me kwachi so de blue na blue ena ja ye kọ ni sa 7 star for me ma dwa numre
enua menua ba bibia motiefo obia na me chiom na enumre na ho so ayefe kama ubo ejuma me won say o chief executive officer Remu na o tapu shoda eno kire say ubo ejuma pa de ri kan no ye nchia Ghana man me mfa nchia kese emfree yen CEO ora Dr. Daniel Fusuwo mo Emma Ghana fonya 7 steps real estate yen na ye bano ensa sesemo a ye dimu akotene yi papapa enti memfa nchia so kese pa nso no ema ora Kasim Atayaya na mewie ewo Accra FM pe na afi mine no etimi edin komo ewo honmo quickly no ye ka say 7 steps real estate ye tonton sase de dikan na de tosumie no nso no ensase ho niema nyina ye ton bi ena de tosumie nsanso no bibia efa no architecture and draftsmanship nyina nso no ye bi ewo ya hwe ehonum de rikan enam se edwuma na ye boni nti no ama amanfo ebinimu afa yen ye din no use se 7 steps yen ye de ne ye letter 7 se SEVEN but e bin sumo nso akwa fa ne different way am use 7 steps na